Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? Thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. Abbinormal. I guess it kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Yeah, a bunch of weirdos up here talking about weird stuff on a Friday night. So happy Friday night to everybody out there. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to just keep it like an open topic, open panel kind of deal. Go around the board a little bit. We'll probably drop the link a little bit early tonight as well, and hopefully maybe some people want to come up here and chat about some cool stuff with us. As always, we do have with us the philanthropist, the Instagram star, the only lady we know that has 2 planes and only comes up here because she feels sorry for the poors. How you doing tonight there at Gutters Pub?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't wait to get this rolling. This is going to be a good one, actually. I have an idea of the whole open panel thing, but I also can kind of see everybody's mind, and I know what they're thinking. So,
I thought you said you had a joke to open a night out.
No, I never have jokes.
Okay. That must have been KJ, the country music recording artist, the another Instagram star there as well. Famous in all of the Southeast and a little bit on the other side of the Mississippi as well. How you doing tonight there, KJ?
Hey guys, I'm so happy to be back. I missed everyone. Happy Friday. Whoop whoop. I'm excited. Let's have some fun. Let's have some laughs.
Always get that woot woot. And with us, as always, or most of the time at least, I guess so to say, the mouth of Houston, the man, the myth, the legend. How you doing over there, LW?
Good. How about that? Made me laugh right at the beginning. Pretty good. How about everybody? Thanks everybody in the chat for showing up. Hope to have a good time tonight. And as the great KJ said, woot woot.
Such a proper woot woot. And with us as always as well, our token mad scientist, the man I'm surprised hasn't electrocuted half of or taken down any power grids yet lately. How you doing tonight there, old man Builds?
Oh man, I'm excited. We get to go into the woo tonight, and I'm happy about that.
All right. I always like laughing on Friday nights. That is always fun to do. So yeah, everybody, we'll get this thing started here in just one moment. Like I said, we do appreciate everybody being here. We'll go on ahead and say hey to a few people, let this stuff get going, and yeah, let's have some fun.
Let's do it.
I do see we already got some cool people coming in here. Hey, Matt Dummett, what is going on? Good to see you in there, buddy. Let's see, Gumby coming in here. Good to see you, Gumby. We got Dispatch. What is up, Dispatch Center? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well tonight, my friend. Karen from HR coming in here saying hello to us. Good to see you, Karen. Slap Happy up in here. Slap, slap, slap. Good to see you, Slap Happy. We'll be saying hey to people all night long. No, we got Katie in the, let's see who's doing this. In the chat, good to see you in there as well. Old Man Bill's hanging out in the chat as well. We got Dash Cam. What's up, Dash Cam? Dash Cam compilations. I like that. That sounds interesting. I hope you find all kinds of cool stuff on that. We got Queen Fool up in here. Good to see you, Queen Fool. We got Sun Honey. Good to see you, Sun Honey. We got Wanda E. Good to see you, Wanda E. Mike. Good to see you, Mike. Let's see who else we got coming in. Fishman. What's up, Fishman? Like that. I hope you like the fish. Yeah, we will say hey to people all night long. No, this is streaming out to, oh God, I don't even know how many platforms at this time, but it is going out over here at Traveling Fools. Let's see, we got it going out on LWs, we got it going out on Gutters Pub, we've got it going out on Old Man Builds as well. Plus, we're streaming to X on multiple platforms. So no matter where you're watching from, we do appreciate each and every one of you being here. It wouldn't be any fun without you. So thanks a lot for being here. Everybody do please make sure you have hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, we'll go on ahead and jump in here and see if we can't make asses out of ourselves. We're pretty good at that. How's everybody doing tonight? I guess we're ready to have some fun. So, KJ, you got that joke ready for us? You said you were going to start us off with a joke. That was you, right?
I hate that you're doing that. I am the worst.
He's in that mood tonight,
Knock,
isn't he?
knock.
Okay,
Who's
I
there?
like it.
Boo.
Oh, God, here we go.
Boo hoo.
You don't have to cry about it. It's just a joke.
Oh, my God. Off to
Okay.
a dandy start.
This is why I don't do jokes.
Go get Mrs. Fools. I
Right,
have
oh,
ammo.
No, for the love of God, we don't need to hear those jokes. We don't need to hear those just yet. Do you know why the tomato turned red, KJ?
No.
Because it saw the salad dressing. Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, yeah. This is going to be a great one, guys. We do thank everybody for tuning in. Yeah.
God, I need a beer.
Hey, there's only 2 more hours of this, Nathan.
Yeah, like we said, we'll drop the link early tonight. But if you come on, you got to tell us a joke, No, just kidding. You can say anything that would probably be funnier than what we just said.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely so. Do you know what they call a honeymooner salad?
Oh, gosh.
Lettuce alone.
Oh, I thought you were gonna,
Yeah, you thought you were going to toss
I
something,
so
didn't you?
thought you were going to call it a toss salad.
No.
Oh, that's funny.
No, if Gutters was telling a joke, that's where it would have gone. It would have gone down that road, hence the name Gutters Pub. But, yeah. So anything cool, Nathan? I gotta ask you. So, have you heard anything on 3i Atlas lately, or has everybody just kind of stopped talking about that, or is that just me losing interest?
No, everybody just kind of stopped talking about it. We all stopped tracking it as soon as it, did its thing around the sun. It became boring again. Now it's going in towards Jupiter, changing its trajectory, but that's the latest of it.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about it, to be honest. But I guess it is coming though. So is it supposed to be next Friday night? Is when it's supposed to pass Earth at the closest? I think.
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, that should be interesting. So, this might be the last ever show before we get invaded by, alien beings or something like that. So,
Wow.
we'll find out, What would you do, KJ, if aliens invaded? Would you be happy? Would you be sad, scared? What would you
Would
do?
I be happy?
Well, you never know. They might be. I mean,
No,
Mork
unless
and
it was
Mindy,
Alf.
All right, Mork and
what I
Mindy,
just
Alf. I mean, the Coneheads.
That's funny. We
you know,
literally said that.
Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
That's scary. No, if it was Alf, I'd be like, "What up, bruh?" But that's it.
As he eats your cat.
Oh my God.
Like, thanks, Alf.
Wait, what was the duck?
man.
What was the duck? Do you remember the duck?
Oh,
Howard the
What
Duck.
was
Howard, yeah.
Howard?
Yeah.
Howard. Yes. Now that would be cool. Anyway,
Well, why would it
That's
be
it.
cool if it was a duck?
I mean, Howard was kind of hot. He was a hot duck.
Okay.
I mean, I think the only cartoon character, well, Betty Boop was kind of hot, I guess, in a weird way. But, I mean, Jessica Rabbit, Gutters did show us how
Yeah.
hot Jessica Rabbit could be.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that aliens just as long as it's not during the college football playoffs. They can wait till February.
Oh, you know what? I hope it's the 19th.
Well,
We'll
Are they
not
gonna be
go
scores
there.
at halftime, and then if it's bad at halftime, bring on the aliens.
You're right. That's going to save Alabama.
I think I'm gonna get me a medieval chastity belt because I don't want to be probed. I don't want to be invaded.
That's probably a good idea.
Well, how many drinks have I had?
right, exactly.
I was
could be
going to
interesting.
say that's what they all say beforehand.
Oh my God.
All right, so there, I think we got, that's the 3i Atlas thing right there. Look at it. Here it comes. This is kind of scary. I mean, it's such a big, it looks scary on a small perspective like this, but it's like, whoa.
3i Atlas. Does it not sound sexual? 3i Atlas.
It doesn't to me.
No, not to me either.
Oh. Just me.
Yeah,
Sounds
Sorry.
like a party to me.
Moving
I'm
on.
tagging in.
It's not a three-eyed asshole.
Oh God, this is going downhill fast. What's up, Ann? What's up, Ann? Good to see you in there, Ann. Multi coming in here too. Good to see you, Multi. Big Barney Ross, what is up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, dad jokes, Ann. Yes,
For real.
definitely. Mr. Andrew Heinrich in here as well. Good to see you, Andy Heinrich. Big Barney Ross coming in here, $2 super chat saying that the air outside feels like a Newport Menthol 100.
That's what my mom smokes.
Remember the old slogan? Remember the old slogan of Newport? It was "Alive with Pleasure," and it was like "Alive with Pleasure." The old Newport slogan. I used to have a T-shirt that said that. It was like the
That's
green
funny.
sleeves with the white shirt, and it was pretty cool. Much thanks to you, Big Barney Ross, with the super chat there. Love you, brother. And yes, gotta love some Newport. Alive with Pleasure. What's up, Cloudy Gaze? Good to see you in here as well. Let's see. I'm just scrolling down trying to say hey to some of these people. We got Jerry Wells in here. Good to see you. Gypsy. What is up, Gypsy? Still waiting on my sandwich, lady. Still waiting on my sandwich. Make sure you look good at the thumbnail there, Gypsy. Got something hidden in there for you. Let's see. We got a Steve Cooper in here. Good to see you, Steve.
I'd rather fight than switch.
What's up, the real DJ Fruit Loops? I like that name. Good to see you. Yeah, so, we're going to keep the conversation just cruising along, whatever the hell we want to talk about tonight, but it should be a good time. At least we'll have fun. Hopefully you guys will as well. So, KJ, you skipped out on us last week.
Yeah.
So what'd you do? You go to Six Flags or something like that?
Yeah,
or,
I went to Six Flags. Yep, it was
Okay.
awesome. No, honestly, my neck and back locked up, man. I'm getting young, getting way young.
39.
Well, you need a
doesn't
lighter
look like it
vacuum
used
cleaner.
to.
39.
Come here, I'm going to slap you.
No, but for real, it was crazy, and it really makes it difficult to play guitar when your fingers are numb. So I was running into a lot of difficulty. And then before that, it was the holiday, so we were traveling back.
So your fingers actually went numb?
Oh yeah.
Right,
Well,
just
oh, yeah.
just let that go.
Wait.
Just let it go. 'Cause
I'm being serious. Yeah, it
I mean, I've
sucks.
heard of the stranger and all, but this is
Oh, give my
Wow.
husband the stranger.
I was gonna say, if you're lonely, there you go.
Good Lord.
Oh,
Anyway,
oh, he's gonna get used to it. She's gonna have to wear hair bands around her wrist.
oh my gosh. Y'all. Ridiculous.
it's gonna
But
have
I
the
did
right,
miss.
the right,
I did.
and the left.
It's been it's been forever. So it's good to be back.
We're glad to have you back.
Yeah.
Glad you're feeling better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went back and watched last week's episode, and I went, oh shit, KJ wasn't here.
That's nice. You're an ass.
I know. I live
Such a
up
dick.
to it though.
He's such a dick.
He really is. Jeez.
At least I live up to it. Yeah. So, LW, what were you talking about earlier with the ships blowing up and all that kind of Venezuela and stuff like that? I'm not too up to date on that. Can you fill us in a little bit?
The producer and I were talking about that the other day, and we kind of think it's more about China than it is anything to do with drug boats. But yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you mean by
they're going
that?
to take over, invade Taiwan? A lot of people think they're going to invade Taiwan.
And why?
They've always wanted to invade Taiwan.
Well, no, I know that, but is there like a purpose? Why would that make us want to, invade Venezuela?
Oh, well, there's a big battle for the oil back in like 2014, 2015. Venezuela discovered this big oil reserve. I think technically they have the biggest oil reserve in the world now, but it's like a real dirty oil, and it has a high sulfur content. So to refine it, they could only use America, and that's right. And we refine it here in Texas, in Houston, actually. And then a few years ago, China started to get into that game to refine it like we can, or all that dirty oil, as Trump calls it. But so they started selling to China, and they're getting they're selling most of the oil to China, not us, at a discount. So we put sanctions on them, and it's like a whole political battle. It's not about drug boats. It's kind of ridiculous that they say it's about drugs, honestly. But.
Don't they still owe Russia a bunch? Well, I know they owe China too, but don't they owe Russia a bunch of money? I mean, that's kind of what crashed their economy.
Who, Venezuela?
Yeah, don't they? I mean, isn't that why they're? I mean, if you look back, because remember when oil it was what, like 110, 115 dollars a barrel.
Yeah,
and that's when remember they borrowed all that money from Russia. Well, then. They were living large. I mean, typical socialism. They borrow a bunch of money. Boom, and they hand it out. Well, at that rate, what they were pumping out at $110 a barrel, they were getting rich. But then remember, it dropped to like $30 a barrel. Well, they had borrowed all that money from Russia at like $70 a barrel or something like that.
Right.
So now every barrel that they were producing, they were losing money actually producing the oil.
Yeah, and you top that, the deal with Russia and America and all our allied countries putting sanctions on them because we don't like their government. And they got into a little tough spot there, so they had to reach out to China. And that's kind of the whole thing with like these tariffs, like the soybean farmers in America. We put a tariff on soybeans, so China was like, all right, we'll just go deal with South America. We don't need you. And that, like, it's a whole thing with China. It's not about drug boats. I know that for sure. Because
China,
Venezuela does they almost bring in zero fentanyl. I don't even think they produce it at all. There's no verifying anything. All the experts say it. This is like a whole new thing that somebody made up. And then the cocaine in America, they send us like less than 10% of our cocaine that we get into America. So this whole thing about drug boat, I don't know who it's fooling, but it's fooling somebody.
I like
Don't
the
they
point.
have to do a lot of fracking to that oil?
Oh, yeah,
I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
probably.
That's why it's
Yeah.
hard to refine. Not a lot
Right.
of fracking going on.
I do like this comment here, though. Barney Ross saying the battle's not. He says it's not for oil. He says it's crops. China built roads and ports. Venezuelan government can grow crops twice a year. As I guess we can only do summer. China was trying to crash our agricultural system. There's probably a lot of truth to that too.
Yeah, there's probably some truth to that too, but it's not about oil either.
Yeah, I mean, two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Definitely. So, yeah, that's interesting. I haven't really kept up with it. I've been just, kind of anti-politics lately. Not anti-politics, but, during football season, I kind of just forget about all that kind of stuff. I know Gutters does the same. When football's going on, she's like, no, doesn't want to talk about anything else.
Yeah, I texted her something the other day about politics, and she told me to buzz off. She was like, the Rams and the Patriots are playing.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Fine.
Do you even know where the Rams are from?
No. Probably L.A., but who knows?
That's
I
a
don't
good
know.
guess. First try. I like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Doesn't
I
sound like
do
it
have a
at all.
husband that watches football as much as you guys do. So,
God, I feel sorry for that guy.
Maybe if you would have said she was at an RV park because they had a special, we might have been more believable of a story.
Hopefully
Yeah,
you let him watch
definitely
it
so.
in peace and don't do what you do to us. Or you just
well,
Or do you just sit right
I
next to him
come
and
do
talk
this
about
to
how
you
football
guys.
Sucks.
I come and do this to you guys so he can watch football. So you know.
Yeah, he's like, when are you going and hanging out with those
Right?
idiots online?
Jesus.
Like, leave me alone.
Go to
Oh.
YouTube and get out of my face.
Is dinner done yet? Just go ahead and get on your YouTube
Right?
thing and yeah.
Right. Have you had done your wifely duties?
Yeah,
You're good to go.
exactly. Do you get the same thing there, KJ?
No,
No?
We're not a big football fan.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Starting to
I'm
feel
not so sure
outnumbered
it's
here.
about Marvin being a football fan as much as it is
Him getting away.
as
Quiet
it is
time.
me being, somebody
knows
that he
you
needs
hate
a
it.
break from.
He just got the TV turned up really loud. He's not even watching it. He's just like,
Right? Is she gone? Okay.
right. He's like, thank God, I can just turn this up. It's
Right.
not even. He's listening to it on the radio.
I'll turn it up and count the ceiling tiles.
That's right.
I like that. What is this foosball? Mama don't like foosball.
Yeah. What a great movie that was.
It's so
So
good.
stupid, but yeah.
It's so good.
Always like the coach. He was just like Ed Orgeron.
I posted that the other day to you guys in chat in our Texas. What is this foosball?
So yeah, so did y'all know we were speaking of China earlier, and we're going to show because we do have a couple cool things to talk about tonight. Did y'all know there was pyramids, like tons of pyramids in China?
Yes.
No.
Okay, did you not know that, KJ?
No.
So let me bring, and I know we want to look at this other thing too. They found this huge, underground city. And we're going to skim through that a little bit too as well, because I found that fascinating. But I did want to show, let's see. All right, so yeah, we'll start off here with this underground city stuff. So Jimmy Corsetti, I actually asked him earlier if he didn't mind if we skimmed through some of his video that he did. He actually went here. And he said he gave us permission, said we could play whatever clips of his he wanted. Big shout out, Jimmy Corsetti. Thank you much, brother. Love your content.
Is this the one at Mount Shasta?
No.
Oh,
No.
I want to go to that one. I want to go to those caves. I want to see what's going on.
No, this isn't Mount Shasta. This is it's like Durankuyu, I think, something like that. It's in Durankuyu. So they found it, like they didn't even know this existed. And somebody was like working outside of their house, like digging or something, and all of a sudden they went into a hole and they feel all this air coming up and stuff like they're like, holy cow. So this was built, like this goes back so far, like probably, around the, Younger Dryas, way back. That's what I find fascinating is all of a sudden now we're starting to find all this new stuff that nobody knew ever existed. So they found this, and it's miles and miles. All these different small cities tunneled underground into like one big city. So, just check this out for a second. We'll just go ahead and hit play here.
Historic lands of ancient Anatolia is among the most astonishing ancient wonders of the world, and which takes most people by complete surprise the first time they learn of it, as few are aware that a gigantic subterranean doomsday bunker-like city extends a staggering 18 levels deep into the earth, penetrating a remarkable depth of some 280 feet or 85 meters. Creating a labyrinth of miles of endless tunnels that connect to hundreds of rooms which supported, get this, more than 20,000 people plus livestock. Here is an animated map which, although not drawn to scale, and it also only annotates 9 of the 18 total levels, however, it does greatly illustrate the nature and design of this incredible marvel of ingenuity and geoengineering. But perhaps the only thing more bizarre than an ancient 20,000 person deep underground city is the bizarre fact that we do not know who created it, how, or even when. In fact, why it was built and for what intended purpose is also hotly debated, making this incredible site among the most mysterious surviving remnants of a lost ancient civilization on Earth. And having had the incredible opportunity to travel to Turkey and visit this site in person earlier this year, I have to say that it was one of the more mind-boggling experiences I've had in my life while visiting ancient sites. In fact, it further validated my belief in the possibility that a great lost civilization with advanced knowledge and sophistication went to profound extent to survive an...
So basically, what this appears to be is, why would all these people, and he does go on, obviously I don't want to play his whole video, but we're going to skip forward a little bit too. But why would, it's like they knew something was going to happen. Why would, and you'll see on down the road, this is just one. There's miles and miles and miles of underground tunnels that connect all these different smaller, say smaller cities into one big hub city with 600-700, this one has 600 entry points they found to get to it. So it wasn't like they were trying to hide it or something like that. It was like, oh shit, go to the bunker, go to the nearest entry. And this was inhabited. This was, obviously, it was used for something. Something happened. And the weird thing is that to have gone through this, how would you know? I mean, they built it on top of a water system. There's ventilation tubes. There's drainage, so that their waste can go out. There's, this was something that they obviously took a long time to build and were building up for something bad that was going to happen and used it.
Well, it's also just shelter, right? I mean,
Right.
the places in the world still build like this with, dirt, mud, water, and rocks, underground things to live.
Just
Right.
for
I mean, I don't know
specific
anybody.
survival.
Right. I mean, I don't know anybody that I've ever met that grew up. It's like in that, what was that movie? What was it? Not Blast from the Past. Remember with
Brandon Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. Yeah, exactly. He's like grows up in the underground bunker.
Yeah.
They
Dude, that's
finally-
awesome.
Yeah. So hit play again. Let's see what it says here. Maybe we can skip ahead a little bit and see some of the.
Underground city by total accident while sledgehammering his way through his basement wall, only to feel a draft of cold air flowing its way through the hole his sledgehammer had just went through. For centuries, tens of thousands of people unknowingly lived on top of this subterranean city while having no idea of the historic marvel that lay hidden hundreds of feet beneath their feet. And that is where this mystery becomes even more interesting, as the discovery of this one underground city led to something that nobody expected. While exploring the staggering 4 miles or 6.5 kilometers of tunnels within Derinkuyu, they discovered a certain passageway located at the 3rd level down, approximately 20 to 30 feet under the surface, which took explorers on an epic journey through a seemingly never-ending tunnel which led them 9 kilometers or more than 5.5 miles, which eventually led to an entirely other underground city which itself supported thousands of people on its own, which we now know as the underground city of Keimakli. That's right, 5.5 mile long man-made subterranean tunnel connects these 2 massive underground cities together. But unfortunately, that tunnel was sealed years ago with a concrete wall, along with many other tunnels throughout Derinkuyu as we see today. And unfortunately, there do not appear to be any photos of this tunnel that have ever been made available to the public by the authorities that control this site. But from what I understand, it is located on the 3rd level and
Funny
was
how they
wide
always
and
like
tall enough.
close these things down to you. You know what I mean? It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna close this
It's
off.
there, but
We're
you
gonna
ain't
not-
seeing it.
Right, it's there, but you don't get to see it. We're just gonna seal it off.
It's a small club, but you ain't in it.
And you ain't invited. You ain't going to Mars. Not for you, Gutters. They're
Nope.
gonna ship you to Uranus.
I'll stay in the gutter.
You know why they go underground? It's simple. It's the thermal.
Right.
So once you get underground, the heat level is different because the Earth itself holds heat in. So if it's like frozen over on the top, you can go underground and it'd be nice and warm in the tunnels.
Well, that's what you got to wait for. He actually says it's cold as shit down there. He said you can see your breath the whole time.
That's different.
Yeah, I guess where it is and stuff like that. That it obviously wasn't a comfortable place. Like hit play again. We'll see.
For 3 to 4 people to walk side by side through it. I have to say that it is a complete and total shame that has never been shown to the public, at least from what I could find. And with that said, I just can't get over it. A 5.5 mile long tunnel, 20 to 30 feet under the earth, is nothing short of astonishing. I wouldn't be surprised if that's longer than modern cartel drug running tunnels. Hell, let's go check. Well, it turns out that it is. In fact, this ancient underground tunnel is nearly 7 times longer than the largest known cartel tunnel. Amazing, but I digress, and circling back to Keimakli, It's worth mentioning that it is also massive, yet much smaller than Derinkuyu, as it extends 8 levels down compared to 18 levels respectively, yet it still housed an estimated 3,000 to 3,500 people, with some sources claiming a capacity as high as 5,000 to 6,000 people. That in itself is truly extraordinary. And in other words, these two connected cities could facilitate a safe haven for approximately 25,000 people plus livestock. And not only that, the discovery of these two cities led to further exploration of underground cities in the region of Cappadocia, where they now believe that as many as 200 smaller, separate underground cities potentially exist, with at least 40 of them being at least 3 levels deep or more, and many of which are also said to connect directly to Derinkuyu through various subterranean tunnels. Wait a second. There's as many as 200 ancient underground cities in this one region alone?
Well, it reminded me of the Goonies when you look at the different tunnels.
So you go definitely to what was his name? What was the pirate's name? Willie? One-Eyed Willie?
One-Eyed Willie.
One-Eyed Willie with his treasure map, exactly. One-Eyed Willie. They had to throw that in there, didn't they? Baby Ruth.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you, Fishman. He said maybe one day the somebodies will go underground and we can weld the door shut.
Yeah, I could think of a lot of people we should stick down in this thing and weld the door
right?
shut. But yeah.
Like
we
that
won't.
show Fallout, the game. You guys ever seen that? Everything's underground. Fallout.
No, see, I've heard
above.
that's actually really good, though. I've heard that show's really good.
Yeah, it's based on the video game where they nuked the whole upper everything, and everybody had to live in these little tunnels and stuff underground, and they had different zones and stuff in it. It was a good show. It's on season 2.
Yeah, I was actually told by people who I would have never expected me to say, hey, check this show out and watch it. And they were like, I was like, wow, well, if you're telling me that, maybe I should. KJ, you might know who I'm talking about. Yeah, but why would they build? I mean, this is pretty intricate, to build back then. I mean, pretty fascinating to think about. All right, let's hit play one more time. We'll let it play for a second longer. And
sophistication we continue to discover throughout the world that is rewriting our history books. A great example of this at Derinkuyu is the incredible fact that there is no evidence of any cave-ins throughout the 18 levels that make up this city, meaning that whoever built this knew precisely where to carve out tunnels and various structural support columns to ensure the integrity of the complex. And again, the fact that they did so without any catastrophic cave-ins is tangible evidence of the sophisticated engineering knowledge they somehow possessed thousands of years ago.
Well, how do they
Another
know that
example of their skilled sophistication involves the construction of 52 large air ventilation shafts, which extend as much as 180 feet or 55 meters deep into the city, which could also be used for communications between different floor levels. And although these pictures are incredible, they do not do justice for the feeling of awe you have when you see it with your own eyes. And if that's not incredible enough, consider that there are approximately 15,000 additional smaller shafts, most about 10 centimeters wide or 4 inches, which provided air circulation to the hundreds of interconnected rooms and tunnels throughout this city. In fact, I could feel the draft of air while down at the 8th level, which I should mention is the deepest level they will let anyone go today, as the 10 other levels that extend to the 18th are off limits to visitors and have been quite literally sealed off with concrete walls.
We really do have to point out the fact that those shafts have nothing on James's.
Oh my God.
Definitely smaller shafts than James's.
But vibration feature.
Right, exactly. But you look at that.
Well,
though,
I think his rounding technique was way smoother.
He polished well.
Yeah, he polished.
But that's crazy.
Really
and
flubbed that one, didn't you, Gigi?
the first thing I thought of was the drug cartel, right? Like their tunnels, but it's where they escaping, where they it's interesting. They were trying. It's so cool.
Well, this is obviously not an escape tunnels. I mean, these things are.
They were living there, but for why though?
Well, that's the point.
Well,
Why did they
didn't-
build this?
They didn't have a Home Depot around the corner.
No, but I mean, look at those tunnels. Could you imagine trying? Like, you look back. I mean, this thing dates back, thousands and thousands of years. How did they do it? How did they know how to do that? How did they tunnel those? I mean, yeah, basically the Doomsday City. Like, they were prepping. This is to me, this is like a modern day, nuclear
prepper.
shelter or a bomb shelter.
I just think they went down.
Interesting.
And they did. Well, I mean, where was this at? What are the resources above ground? Where is this at?
This is in probably
Turkey, I think it said.
Yeah, it's
didn't
in Turkey. But yeah, I mean, this goes back, 2,000 years at least. 3,000. Like when pyramids, when they say the pyramids were built, basically.
It's crazy because I just think of like sinkholes. You know what I mean? Like the fear of that's just insane to me. That they're still holding strong. That's crazy.
Right,
think they need to check-
thousands of years later, here you go.
Yeah.
You look at it.
They need to check glacier activity in the area. If they have carve outs through the mountains of glaciers. See,
I don't know.
that's what I'm saying. When it's negative, 60, negative 100 in the Younger Dryas, and you seal off the top, that 60 down below feels really good.
Right, that's what he says. At one point in the video, he's saying it's like a 52, 51 degrees. You can see your breath down there, that it was miserable and cold being there. But yeah, I mean, if it was negative 70 outside, 50 would be freaking, I mean, that would luxury.
And Dash says, was it for mining?
That doesn't look like-
No. It was actually set up. I mean, if you look at it, it's more set up as
Living quarters.
and connecting and cities and a whole underground population.
It probably started as a man cave. They all were digging down to get
They're
away
like,
from
we
their
gotta
wives.
get
Then the
We gotta
bitches
get outta
showed
here.
up and took
Yeah.
over.
Showed
All right,
up
I
and-
want a room over there, and I want a kitchen over there.
Right.
Put the cows over there.
Oh, geez, can't have nothing. Yeah, you're probably right, Nathan. They did. They're probably like,
That's
all right, we got to start digging. We got to start digging, guys. We have to start digging. And they did that.
hell
They got
outta here.
away.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Each level down is just another man cave to get away. But all the women just kept finding the next one.
Just kept finding it. The dudes just kept digging deeper and bringing their cows with them.
Getting chased by the lady with the rolling pin.
Y'all gonna have to make some more room. That's funny.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. It's like dig.
Well, what they
It gives us
definitely
away
had
when we have laughter and a good time. And they're like, fuck, we can't have that.
I know
We're going
that.
after
They
them.
call it that.
They're out.
Oh, that's funny.
what they definitely had back then on their hands was time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So we
I
think
guess
of things
so.
like in our kind of world, and you think about, well, they didn't have to take their kids to wrestling practice. They didn't have to go sit at a cubicle for 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
It was just wake up. What are you going to do today? I don't know. Let's build some shit underground.
Dig a hole.
I don't know, though. You say it like that. I mean, I think if you look at really look at what they were living in back then, it was wake up, herd the cattle.
Yeah, that's-
do,
yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, they didn't run by
You had to eat.
Publix
You
and
had
get a
to-
sub on the way to pick
Yeah.
their kid up from work.
Well, yeah, but like he was saying about the temperature, you figure out something real quick and spend a lot of time on how to get warmer, how to get warm.
You imagine it started out as a latrine and then it ended up being your city.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, we're moving the man cave to the septic tank. Anything's better than this.
They dug till they found water. Fuck it, I'll drown. I ain't even gonna bother holding my breath. I'll just swallow the water.
Bunch of guys
Take my
them
ass.
snorkel in a mask going down there and just jumping in. Like, no.
They're like holding on to their cow. It's
Anything-
all right. Down
here
with
she
the
comes.
cow.
She's coming back from her day of, picking beans in the field, and she's like, "Well, I just want, Karen said at work today when she's causing so much drama. So, next thing, I had to say this, and Deli Mae said over here that, she added it," and you're like, "Oh my God," fading out. And I can't believe, so what do you think about that work drama? And you're like, "Oh my God, I'm jumping in the fucking septic tank." dig, boys, dig. I
Karen,
think
I'll
the
die right here.
Right. I think
This is the mountain I'm dying on.
the Mesopotamian, whatever the hell, the Mesopotamian rock carriers are playing this afternoon. We got to catch the game. So, we're out.
My dad used to tell us a story that back in the day, because they didn't have indoor plumbing, they had the big shitter outside, right? So basically what they did is they moved it back at nighttime and allowed the hole to be in front of it to see whoever had to go that bad at nighttime who fell right into the shithole trying to get to the shitter.
That's horrible.
Oh my God.
Oh man, you came in
But that is
literally full of shit.
That is fascinating, though. I mean, the whole thing. That is really, to me. I came across that. He made that video. Big shout out, Jimmy Corsetti. If you're not following him, he does a lot of work with. He's been on stuff with Graham Hancock. He's been on. What the hell's his name? Joe Rogan's podcast many times. He's got the whole theory with Atlantis being the Richat structure, whatever, the eye of the Sahara. All that. He does great work. Bright Insight, BRIGHT Insight on YouTube. If you're not following him there, watching his videos, you are really missing out. Check him out. Super cool guy.
Yeah, that was super interesting.
Right. Hey, there you go. The Audio Authority just dropped his link. If you're not subbed up to him, make sure you go over there and do that. You'll really love his content. He does good stuff. And I'm really jealous. He's been to Egypt a bunch of times. He's in Turkey over here. He's doing the stuff on Göbekli Tepe, all that stuff. So, super cool. Good stuff. Nice. Check it out. But yeah, it's the neat things that we're finding now all the time that really makes you question everything that you've ever been taught. Like, oh, wow, here's what they tell you in the history book. Mm-hmm. And if you question it, they're like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist, or oh, you're a, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, wait a minute. This, what you told us really doesn't make sense anymore.
Well, yeah, like that. I'm going to let you say it because I always say it. I always butcher the name, the Tepe,
Göbekli Tepe.
I thought he was going to let me hang there for a while. Thank you, sir.
Well, I
was kind of wanting him to, but he just went right over there with a shovel. I'm like, dude.
Listen, Linda, you're going to be down in one of those tunnels in a minute. But yeah, that's a perfect example. What are they trying to cover it up? And they just don't want any new information on it. They're like, just cover that thing up and stop talking about it.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, they've excavated about 5% of that, and it's like the first known, like I guess solar or lunar calendar. I wish I knew like more of the specifics about it to say exact. Don't quote me on that, but it predates like it predates anything where they said, oh, humans were just hunter gatherers at that time. I mean, it goes back like 12,000 years. According to what they teach us, there was no civilization or any of that. Yet here it is. They just found it, and they won't look into it.
Yeah.
They just keep getting dumber.
Yeah, and people have a lot invested into it as far as money, So they don't want to lose money, Somebody kind of destroying your whole reason your career was based on, and then somebody new comes along and discovers it and totally just shatters your entire career. I get it, I guess, to a point, but you would think it would be more interesting to find out more information.
Well, it would be more interesting if they said, okay, they went back that far. Did our civilization go back that far? See, that's the question I'd be asking, not, oh my God, I'm going to lose my career. No, dig deeper. That's what your job is.
Right, and compare the two. Yeah, for sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, science is supposed to be like an ever-evolving thing. You know, when they said, you know, trust the science, I always hated that word. You know, science is always one of those things that is supposed to evolve. It is supposed to change. You're supposed to learn as science goes. There is no set science. This is it. This is exactly how it is. You learn as you go. I mean, that's what science is. Nowadays, they're like, nope, this is science. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I did find this, though. Let me bring this one thing up here. This is pretty cool. See, I never really knew about a lot of the pyramids in China either. China, we have to say it like
I was going to say, can you say China one more time?
Right, exactly.
It's China.
Give me one moment here. Now, they say, they'll sit here and say, well, they're finding all these pyramids, you know, all over the world and stuff like that, that these are natural structures. So I kind of just wanted to see what y'all think. Is this natural?
This is in China?
Yeah.
What? It's just a Christmas tree.
Right, exactly.
Really.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Getting ready for the season.
Totally pyramids. Yeah.
I mean, I would think so. I got a couple more.
Natural? You think those are natural?
Well, that's what the scientists tell you.
Oh,
that
bullshit.
those are completely natural. That they were, you know, formed.
All of them just perfectly formed, just like that, with that razor edge sharp. Yeah, bullshit.
She knows which ones are naturals all the time by looking. Just doesn't even have to.
You're
use
not.
The feeling
I mean,
method.
it's just not going to happen. I've lived in the mountains. I'm living the Pacific Northwest. That is not how mountains form. Not one ever.
Yes, they are. Jason.
They're never pert like that. They're always sagging.
Yeah, the one on the left is always bigger.
Right.
You can identify them all by veins.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
In the mountain.
Oh, sure it was.
This is going
Hey,
down
SO.
real fast.
Sorry.
What's up, SO? See, like this right here. So it shows you, like, you know, right here with Mexico. I mean, this is what it looked like before they excavated. It did all the cutting the trees down and dug it out. This is it. Look at these other ones over here to the right, and they're like, oh, nothing to see here, folks. Nothing to see here.
Right.
Don't you think maybe somebody should go out there with a little shovel or something, maybe a weed eater, cut some of that stuff down, check it out, maybe a chainsaw, see what the heck's going on, because those look pretty perfect there as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah, go down to Home Depot and get 15 guys. That thing will clear it up.
Yeah.
But in China, they claim like those are just burial mounds, right? For as people died, like emperors and stuff like that, and it just built up to that.
Yeah,
Those are all like tombs and stuff.
Oh, look, more natural ones.
Totally natural. See, the one on the left is bigger.
Right?
Yeah, more veins on it.
Looks like mine, but not so perky.
All right, I think it's time to go.
Yeah, there is more to all this. On a different note, though, I found this right here to be absolutely hilarious.
Back in 15.
Everybody likes
with
this
a
kind of
short
stuff.
breath.
We'll look at something funny for a minute. These people dress their dog up to scare the other dogs, and these are awesome. Check this out.
Oh no, Chucky.
You got KJ snorting over there.
No, I am.
He became a cat.
Oh,
I think that other one died.
Watch this. This is hilarious right here. Watch this one.
oh no.
Bet the husband was super excited about that. Oh, cool, the TV broke because
Yeah,
you wanted to
no.
make it funny.
Right. I
That's
mean, it's liable to
super
it's
funny,
liable to be
Philip.
AI, but either way, I don't know. I found it humorous to watch.
Oh, I
Super
hope it's
funny.
not. It
I hope it's
probably
not AI
is.
too, but you know, who knows nowadays? I don't even know if you're real anymore. Just to be honest, yeah,
That's
you know
going
what
to
I
be
mean?
his excuse every time he walks up to chicks now. I'm not sure if you're real.
Right.
Last week,
They're all real if you can touch
Let
them.
me
I've always
touch
gone
you
by that
to
rule.
see.
well, last week our weather here. It's last 2 weeks. It's just what our weather is. It's one day it's 75, the next day it's 40, 75, 40. It just whatever. So last week I get up, take my daughter to school. It was cold outside. I put on a beanie. And I put on a beanie, getting ready, and my dog just starts flipping out, looking at me, just barking, freaking out, growling. I'm like, what? Well, what's your problem? Were you retard? I figured out that she just never seen me in a beanie before. And she was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Is the robber in the house?
Right.
She knows what they wear.
I took it off and she stopped barking. I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, I
like
don't know
babies.
that I've never seen you in a beanie either, but you know, I'm not your daughter.
Well, he had pants on this time, so you,
Right? Yeah, normally when I see you, you ain't even got pants on.
Yeah, you,
What the
usually, you're
hell's
not,
going on here?
usually you're not looking up.
Oh, no.
All right. What's up, Trip? Good to see you. What's up, Crispy Treat as well? Good to see you guys in here. Yeah, we do want to thank everybody for tuning in that is watching, whether you're watching over on X or you're watching over on any of the many platforms we're streaming to on YouTube.
you know what? We had one rule. We had one instruction before
God.
we left to go
What
live.
is that?
Do you remember
Don't
that
interrupt.
was?
Don't interrupt TF when
Shush
he's
your
telling people
hole.
thank you for being here. I think that was the one rule. But
No, suck
yeah,
it.
go ahead. Please proceed.
Suck it. Okay. What was the one thing that was they that what was the one instruction that was told to us when we came out? When
Well,
we got-
dang,
went
I don't
live?
know. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Do not talk about Fight Club.
No,
I'm not sure where this is going. I'm lost.
it was post the link.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we can definitely do that after. I thank everybody for being here. So please thank everybody for being here once again, whether you're watching on X or whether you're watching on YouTube on the many platforms, anything like that. We do appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks a lot for being here. Please make sure you have hit that thumbs up. Sub up everybody and all that good kind of jazz like that. We do appreciate it. So what were you saying there, Gunners? Yeah,
Suck it.
take it away.
Fight Club was really good. Brad Pitt was so hot. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
They actually asked me to play a stunt double, but said I was too good looking. So, yeah, there is that as well.
wah, wah.
Yeah. So what we will do tonight, though, if anybody does want to pop up and, come in and comment, say something about, something cool, something that has to do with some kind of paranormal or interesting topic or
Yeah.
anything like that, you are more than welcome to. I'm going to go on ahead and drop that in mine, Gutters, old man, LW, if you want to do that as well. That would be super cool. And if you are watching on X, just go to like the link in one of the whatever X stream you're watching. You should see a YouTube link there. Come on over to that chat. The link is right there. Feel free to call in. We used to have a phone line number, but thanks to the whole James fiasco, we currently do not have that phone line. But you can come on through a StreamYard link. It's basically the same as calling in on a phone. You just click the link and call. It's pretty much that easy. So that's how it is. So let me drop this right now.
So anyway, I did have Brad Pitt on my wall in high school. Legends of the Fall. If you know,
Legends of the Fall.
dude, Tristan, please forget about it.
Oh my God! Of all the movies, Legends of the Fall.
Dude, it was so good when he's like, what's his name? He's like, Scrum! When his dad has the stroke. You remember who? Oh, Anthony Hopkins. He played his dad in Legends of the Fall.
I can't imagine it being that movie. But it is what it is. I would kind of prefer the Brad Pitt, the cool version from Snatch. Yeah, that was pretty
Oh, that
good.
was
The movie
good.
Snatch, that was
Yeah.
cool. I would prefer that one, but yeah. So there's the link. Everybody want to come up, and we'll bring one person up at a time. If you want to, feel free to click the link. Come up here, tell us. We kind of like doing that, throwing it out there, hearing what you guys have to say. So hey, y'all
Fishman
hold
has
this over
been-
for a second. I'm gonna go. Just make this dog. I'm gonna go muzzle this dog real fast because it's driving me
Right.
crazy. I'll be right back.
Run, puppy, run!
I see that Fishman has been told he looks like Brad Pitt. Really? Hello.
Right? What's your name?
Fish Man was looking at Brad Pitt. Is that what you're saying?
No, someone at Fishman
Can you imagine?
5519.
Can you
Oh.
imagine being his wife?
No, I think he's kind of weird.
No, I'm
Like-
talking about being Nathan's wife. You dismounted. Oh, yeah, you're talking. Okay, yeah, because you just said. What did you say?
What did you say? What am I missing?
What did you say?
I think we're all missing it. What happened?
What'd you do? What'd you do, old man?
What'd
Bill?
you just say, Nathan?
Oh my God. I don't
You
know.
don't even remember.
I had a body like Brad Pitt once, but I was young.
That's what it was.
Word.
No, I
Word.
Now I'm fat and old. But at one time, I actually did have a good body. So I actually did backyard wrestling with my buddies and wore my singlet and everything else. So,
Really?
yeah.
We have
The,
to
uh,
see some photos.
Did you go
The
through
thing
some
was-
tables? Some tables?
No, I was famous, man. It was, I didn't know which outfit it was. So, like what it was made of. So we made it out of the spandex material, right? So, like, you could see the shape of your junk when you're out there wrestling. It all shined right on through. Yeah. So here I am looking at how skinny I am, and that's not what everybody else was looking at.
So everybody in the neighborhood knew if you were circumcised or not. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Everybody figured it out. I was
That's funny. You did
like, so get around that
backyard
much. What's going
wrestling.
on here?
That's hardcore.
Oh, yeah. Jumping off of roofs, everything. Yeah.
Dang.
Did you hear how he said it?
Roofs?
Roofs.
Roofs.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Say it like that.
No, it's a
It's-
roof.
It's my
And
implant.
now-
Yeah.
And now, say Tesla coils.
Testicles. I wear a denture. What do you want me to do? I'm old. Words don't come out right anymore. So they always sound wrong.
No, they don't.
It's
That's
just
funny.
that word. I don't hear anything else that comes out wrong. It's just that word.
I when I first got my denture, I was like, I cannot say certain words ever again because they always sound wrong. Okay.
I was about to say, but never mind.
What
Are
were
you
you
talking
about
about
to
Tesla
say?
coils?
Testicles.
Yes.
Yeah. Testicles.
We were doing some what do you call it? Therapy.
Hey,
No,
if you
right.
ever stumble across some old photos, let's see them. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
I got a videotape running around here somewhere.
Oh,
You
dude,
got to upload it. You got to upload. Now,
that'd
did you
be
have a na-
awesome.
did you have a name?
Oh yeah, they call me the man.
The man.
Now they just call me the old man. That makes sense to me.
Wait,
That
no, so I
works.
did kind of miss the conversation. What did I miss here? Sorry about that.
I was telling about my adventures in backyard wrestling.
Oh, okay.
I actually did it for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, we do have somebody in the back. I'm sorry, I just now got back. Sorry, I had to go
Nice.
get that dog to stop barking there. But let's see. We have our good friend joining us right now. How you doing tonight there, Crispy Treat? How are you?
The roof, the roof, the roof is on fire.
We don't need no water. Let the mother burn.
Hey, Crispy. Hey, Crispy.
Yeah.
Crispy. Can we
I know
pretend
you're
like you're?
gonna tell me to-
Can we pretend like it's 45 into the minutes into the show, and you're like, oh, I could just push this button right now.
No, because I can't find my little things. But I heard the word singlet and I came rushing through.
Nice.
Nothing sexier than a singlet.
That's hilarious.
Nothing sexier than a thinglet?
A
A
singlet.
singlet.
Oh, I think.
Or
Oh,
wrestle.
okay.
Yeah.
A
I don't know what that
wrestling
is.
singlet.
What
You
is a
did miss
singlet?
that. You missed it.
Okay. Okay.
It's a wrestling
wrestling.
singlet.
A wrestling outfit. It's a little bodysuit.
Their uniform.
Just thinking like Andre the Giant.
Right.
When I was
No,
Yeah.
don't think that.
just
No, he
maybe.
wore a singlet. Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Okay. I was thinking more along the lines of like, well, never mind.
You know what a singlet is. I used to wear, like, my parents used to put me on these, I don't even know. They didn't really put me in them, but I would wear this bodysuit. I was unstoppable in this bodysuit, man. It was like burgundy, maroon back then. They were called maroon. And it was made out of polyester. I would ride my bike. I'd jump in the pool. I'd just run the streets in that bodysuit, man. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Those, like, little dance bodysuits that you'd wear?
You mean like a leotard?
Yeah, a leotard. Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah.
Oh,
So I do have to ask one
It's
question.
totally
So
different.
how many years ago was it you were running the streets in a bodysuit?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, she's like
Right,
2 weeks
yesterday.
ago.
Last night. What are you
Yeah,
talking
my
about?
name, the ring
3
cam
summers
footage.
ago.
It was amazing.
You know, I keep thinking of the one that goes over the top and you wear it when you're in the 80s and you were working out and had a thong in
Yes.
the back of it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
with
that's the
leg
one I was
warmers.
thinking you were
Yeah.
saying.
Yes.
Yes. But except this was like before that time, you know. I just would wear them like just running the streets, you know. Just riding my bike. Swimming.
What a feeling. Dun, dun,
Right.
dun, dun,
It's like
dun.
how women wear leggings today for everything.
Right. Right. Exactly.
That's funny.
I
And you
gotta
wonder-
tell you what. Listen, I've had the flu. I had to cancel my tooth surgery because I had the
Oh,
flu.
no.
So I still yes. And I wanted to ask you more than anybody, what should I do? Because listen, they said I could save they said I could save like a bunch of my teeth, but then should I just get them all done or should I save some of them and then them being mismatched? I don't know.
Well,
but-
you got to decide what's healthy in there and what's not before you do that. You got to
Well, all
go
my
see
teeth
what's
are
going on.
healthy.
Well, yeah, but I mean, there's more than just your teeth. There's your bone. There's a lot of going on in there. So you
See?
got to make sure everything is. You got to make sure everything. You might want to get a second opinion if they're
I
all like,
did. I got like 3 opinions.
okay, and
And
they
then
all
they
said you
all-
can.
They all said I could choose myself. I don't want to choose myself. I want someone
Well,
else
of
to
course
choose it
they're
for
going to
me.
tell you to choose yourself. They're not going to just make you.
It's
do
$60,000.
Why?
Holy
Yeah.
Well,
that's
it's
a lot of money.
implants, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's implants.
Hey, I say you
$60,000.
for
But,
60
I mean,
grand.
I
I
got
say you.
insurance, but-
I think you ride out that last tooth as long as you can go.
Really? Do you think so?
Well, here's
I'm
the deal.
scared I'll have like I'm so scared I'll have like mismatched teeth or whatever. You know,
I don't
if
think
I don't
so.
get them all done.
If there's, I mean, I think
No,
it
they'll
depends
match
on which
'em.
one. Well, it also depends on which ones you're talking about, making sure that's nothing wrong with the ones that they want to keep. I mean,
Yeah.
they may be okay and they may make it, but you know, is it like a snaggle tooth that's pointing out forward now, or you know,
Fingers
I mean,
crossed.
no, you don't want to keep that. So you
Yeah.
want everything to look good when you're done after you spend
Right.
60 grand on this shit.
Oh my gosh, that's
Right.
crazy.
$60,000 on there.
Holy.
Yeah.
That's an expensive deer. Did you at least make jerky out of it?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't, but I
It's going to be
should've.
freezer burnt by the time she gets to eat it, so it really
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
I don't like gamey jerky. Oh, yeah. These
Well-
I'm telling you, there's a hit out for me with these deer. I'm not kidding you. They're out to get me. They're out to
you
get
just need to slow the fuck down.
me. You can't
Start.
you can't slow the down on backwoods streets, man. Ask backwoods and beer.
No,
They'll tell ya.
no. Well, then, hello, you're going to keep eating the steering wheel, honey.
Yeah, this is true. I've avoided them all up until this point, but
Well,
damn.
yeah, it only takes once for
It
you to
really
realize,
does.
wow, that wasn't much
Oh,
fun.
God, and
Don't
it
think
was-
I want to do that again.
Right, and it was perfect timing too, because I just undid my seatbelt, which was great. I did. I was like reaching in my back in my back seat to get my purse. So
Now I feel bad though. What were you
Yeah.
calling those wrestling outfits?
singlet.
Singlets.
Thinglets. That's why I asked. what
Sing.
I
Sing.
know. I get it now, but that's why I asked what thinglets were.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
I dated an all-star wrestler, and so I know those singlets very well. I got into them a couple of times. Huh.
Alrighty then.
You want to hear what my wife told me about getting my teeth pulled out?
What?
She says there's no more grinding for your teeth when you go down.
Oh,
So I made her a dental appointment.
that's a good one.
Oh my.
Oh my God.
Virginal
Oh,
ears
geez.
over here.
Hi, Chihuahua.
Wow.
Yeah.
I put your show tonight in the Discord. And
Oh,
then-
cool. Appreciate
yeah.
that.
But who
I
knows?
still don't know what a Discord is, though. I've
Well,
never
it's-
figured it. I tried to figure it out, but every time I ever try to go to a Discord, it's like there's 50 million things going on at once, and I never know what one to click, and it's just
Yeah.
too damn confusing for
Oh
me.
my God.
It is. It's not user friendly.
He acts like
No.
he's,
he's a boomer.
55 or something.
Look, I'm just 39, and I have way too much to do.
Mhm. Listen, Discord is where hell is. I mean, it's just hell over there. It's not for the faint of heart.
Well, it depends on what Discord you're in. If you're in my Discord, it ain't no.
I didn't even know you had a Discord. Thank
Well,
you for
that's why
inviting
it's
me.
so
Really
calm.
mind, but-
Listen, that's why it's so calm over there. She's the only one in it.
That's right. No, I think there's like 120, 30 people in there, something like that.
I wasn't even invited. Damn it.
I mean,
Well,
every time you
I'll
hear
give it to
something
you.
like somebody gets arrested for something or whatever,
Yeah.
you see on the news the first thing they're like, "Well, we
Well,
looked
looked
into their
in
Discord."
Discord.
hmm Well, yeah. Look at the Charlie Kirk situation. That was a Discord thing. He had his lover in there. Writing all kinds of stuff, and people really do think that like all of these channels that or all of these apps that are encrypt. What do you call? How do you say it?
Encrypted.
Yeah, they always think that like the boys can't get a hold of that encryption. They always can. They can always find out, like on that WhatsApp or whatever. Yes, they know who you are. They can find it. They get a warrant and they can read everything that you wrote. I don't know why people think that. It's the same thing I think about like everybody that murders somebody and then they bring their cell phone with them. Like, who the hell are you calling, bro? Like, why did you bring your cell phone with you? And it just tracked everywhere you went. I mean, it just is crazy to me.
Look,
There's all
anybody
of these
with any
murderers
sense,
that do
if you
that.
were on the run, the first thing you would do is stop at a truck stop and, duct tape it to the bottom of a semi and then do a U-turn and go the opposite way, go to the other restaurant, go the opposite way. People
I'm
think,
side-eyeing you now.
I feel like Fools has been here before.
Right? He knows how to do it. Oh
no, I
my
haven't
God.
been there, but I was there.
Who did you
bet you
kill,
were.
traveling
Went
fool?
back
Tell me
the other
now.
way. Went back the other way. Yeah, I've never quite understood that about people, though. It's like, oh, we tracked their cell phone. It's
Yeah.
like, who would do something stupid and then be like on their phone walking around and doing
Right?
I mean,
Making
first off, don't do anything stupid where they would be trying to track your phone. I mean, that's my
Right.
first advice to anybody. But then again, I guess if you're stupid enough to do stupid shit, then you don't think about it.
Yep.
Well, right now, there's a Brian Walsh trial that's going on. You guys have probably seen it all over YouTube. But this poor bastard, he like Googled everything he wanted to do, like, you know, how long before a body starts to smell.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
And like, yeah, you know, and there's always a Walmart in every
How do
video.
I get
in every
away
murder.
with murder? Google
Yeah.
search 38 times.
Right.
Yeah, like,
It's your computer. It's like, oh.
I
And he,
Google
like,
all
went-
kinds of weird shit though. Man, I'm
Yeah.
sure that they're always like, what in the hell is she doing?
And you're probably on 9
I'm
to
sure
10
I'm
lists.
on like 7 lists. I'm sure.
You are on a list.
Oh, for certain.
But I'm telling you, there's like all these, he Googled everything that he wanted to do and stuff, but then he goes to, you know, there's always a Walmart in every true crime video, every single time. They're always at Walmart buying themselves like, this is what I want to know. Here's what I want to know. Every single cashier that literally checks out a murder kit and doesn't call the boys and have like, wouldn't you just, if somebody came to your checkout line and they had a tie-back suit, a tarp, a hacksaw, handcuffs, bleach, gloves, that's a murder kit. Like, what, you know, I would certainly
I would
question
play
it.
dumb.
Either that or you're going
You
to a
wouldn't.
Diddy party.
I would
Oh,
so play
yeah.
dumb. I didn't know what it was.
Look, real fast, Big Barney Ross, much appreciated with the super chat there. He says Discord, when you show up at the orgy and it's actually an intervention.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Like all your friends are there.
You come walking in like Cousin Eddie with the snorkel mask and your
Right.
flippers and the
Your
bush
Hamm's
light,
beer.
you know, the bush light
Yeah,
around
that's
your
what it
belt
is.
loop, and you're like, hey guys, you know,
Oh,
like,
shit. Sun Country wine
Fucking
coolers.
cigarette behind your ear.
hey, much appreciated, Big
Not
Barney
a
Ross.
cigarette behind your ear.
Appreciate your support, brother.
Oh my god. You went in as a diver and you forgot your whole suit but the flippers? Yeah.
I remember Mrs. Fools with the during COVID, and she had the mask on. She had the scuba mask on. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I love
definitely.
that.
Actually trolled. Who was it? Alyssa Milano. She posted the mask with all the holes in it, a crochet mask with a bunch of holes in it.
God.
Yeah, and actually ratioed Alyssa Milano with that. That was pretty funny.
That was hilarious. Have
All
you
right,
guys
Crispy.
What?
I do appreciate. I got to bring a couple more people up. There. I
Oh,
got
okay.
people piling up in the back.
I wanted to say hi.
Oh,
Thank you,
definitely,
darling.
and pop back on here in a little while. You know,
I will,
back,
honey.
come back on. I'm not
will.
trying to run you off. I just want to make sure.
No, you
everybody
can
gets
run
it.
me off.
I don't want to, but I don't.
I'm a
you
You
know,
come right back. Don't you think
Come
you
right
got
back.
her?
You can't get rid of me that easily.
right? I know.
I'm right here. Bye,
All
y'all.
right.
Love ya.
All
Bye,
right, Chrissy.
darling.
Thanks so much. All right, we
always
got to
fun.
bring on Gypsy here real quick. I got to take these in line. Alexis, hold tight for 2 seconds. I see you back there too. We're going to bring you up next, Alexis. We do have Gypsy coming up. She's been waiting here patiently for about 10 minutes here. What's going on, Gypsy? How you doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. Nice to see everybody.
Good to see you. Did you find that Easter egg in the thumbnail?
I did. It's funny you put it right with where the third eye belongs. You know, where that peritoneal, or not peritoneal. Damn it! See there, I lost the word. Right where the third eye is on the
And
brain.
you start thinking about that third eye, and all your good thoughts go out, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Well, I got something else on my mind. Somebody in the chat asked about remote viewing,
Okay.
and I thought I'd pop in and tell you a little bit about that. He was asking if anybody's ever done remote viewing on finding minerals, like rare earth minerals, and I don't know about doing any of that. Usually remote viewing is when you're connecting with another person or a specific place, but I've never literally used it to find minerals. Now, on the other hand, I would use dowsing rods to locate minerals in the ground.
Yeah, that's like those where you cross the two, sticks
Yes.
or rods
Yes,
amongst each
I
other.
have
That
dowsing
works.
rods.
Yeah, that really works. It's not even that hard.
Yes, it does. It does. And it's basically just another tool for communicating with the spirit world, because you're talking to spirits, and the spirits are crossing the rods. And the spirits are telling you where the water is, or where the minerals are, or whatever it is you're looking for using the rods. It's no different than when I use a pendulum. Same concept.
Are you talking about the pendulum thing, kind of like the yo-yo thing that you hold up and it goes around?
Well, yeah, but it's not a yo-yo. It's just
right,
a
right,
crystal
right.
hanging
But,
from
right.
a chain.
It reminds me of a plumb bob. You know what a plumb bob is?
Yeah, absolutely. Identical to a plumb bob.
Right. Yeah,
Except
I didn't mean. I
plumb
wasn't
bobs
being
are
like.
made of metal.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be like, disrespectful calling it a yo-yo, but yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, you're kind of halfway there. It doesn't retract.
I know you could like walk the ghost dog with that, you know.
Hey, you know what?
That's funny. I got that. But
yeah,
KJ has it.
I have actually had an opportunity to talk to some pets that we lost here a couple years ago that have crossed over using my pendulum. So again, a soul is a soul, and you can still communicate with them. See, once the soul leaves the body, it's just pure energy. They haven't actually left. They're just in a higher plane because they're at a higher vibration. They're not being weighed down by the human body, if that makes sense to you.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's why when you can, if you're in a haunted place and suddenly you can feel that cold breeze, you feel like you've been touched by something. Well, you actually have. It's just an energy form that's like right within your vicinity. You just can't see them or feel them because you're stuck at 3D and they're probably at 5D or higher.
That's kind of how I play chess. 5D chess.
That ought to be pretty interesting.
Yeah, exactly. It is pretty interesting. I always lose though. I don't think it helps me.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I'm not a chess player, so I can't help you with that.
Well, remember, everybody always says that Trump's playing 4D chess, or the blah 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 blah. Obviously, if you've never played chess, you don't get the joke.
No.
I played
Nathan
chess.
obviously
It's
has
just
played
not
chess.
my
I
thing.
play checkers.
Yeah, she's like the checkers queen over here. KJ, she actually used to win a lot of money at what the hell's the name of that restaurant that they got all mad at for making the sign different?
What the hell are you talking about?
The breakfast place. What the hell's it called? Come on,
Waffles
Denny's?
and more.
Waffle House?
No, the new one recently where they changed. They took Cracker Barrel. The Cracker Barrel. Yeah, KJ actually used to hustle people at the Cracker Barrel gift
That
gift
actually
shop,
is true.
Yeah.
I used to make a lot of money,
Mm-hmm.
and I would hustle because I'd be like, because I try, I would just.
She's
I
the
was always-
only person, the triangle with the golf tees in it.
Mm-hmm.
She's the only person that can actually leave only one. So, yeah, she had quite the hustle going when she was younger, yeah. Back in the day.
I don't gamble, but when I walk through a casino, if I walk down between slot machines, the people that I pass will hit jackpots as I walk by them. Does that count?
That'd be
I'd
pretty
like,
awesome.
Except for
I'd
my
like for you
husband.
to walk
Except
with
for my
me at the
husband, if I
casino.
walk in when he's playing, he loses everything.
That's so funny. Oh man.
Yeah, so I
Am I
stay out of the
right?
casino when he's in there.
I do have to say, Big Barney Ross is saying Huddle House. A big shout out to Huddle House, because the
Yeah.
Huddle House kicks Waffles House any day of the week. I love
I'm
me some good
sorry.
Huddle House.
I beg to differ.
Well, you are wrong. Then you are wrong. I love me a
the
good Huddle
awful
House.
waffle.
Oh God.
Okay,
Tiger
I like
Woods.
KJ's going to be saying, I like the Waffle King better. The Waffle
Gosh,
King.
do those exist?
Yeah. Oh,
No,
yeah.
I
like
never heard of
one.
Waffle King.
Oh,
There's like
yeah.
one,
I know
there's
it's
like
two.
but I
Sorry
like it
it's so
smothered,
dark in here, you
covered.
guys. My
Sorry.
generator's still down, so I don't have any power in here. I'm going by battery operated lights, as you can see. My twinkle lights. That's all I've got in here tonight.
Are you still going off battery? You ain't got that fixed yet?
No, we've raised $25 so far. So, again, we just posted some more merchandise onto our online store. So, If you want to help out, please check out our one-of-a-kind merchandise. And if you just want to donate, we do have a link on our crafting and conjuring page. Anybody that don't know me because the name Gypsy has popped up here, I'm crafting and conjuring on Gutter's page. And
so I do have one question. So I did look at some of your items over there. I do have one question about those cuffs that go on the wrist.
The gauntlets.
Yes, that's what the kids call them these days.
Well, that's what they are.
Okay. Is there a use for those?
Yeah, for Renaissance wear. If you're going to a Ren fair.
Okay.
So that if you're into role playing with your significant other.
Okay.
I
So
knew it.
All right. So we can. Okay. That's what I was.
Yeah. I also make Renaissance clothing. It's just we haven't gotten to that stuff yet to get it photographed and put on the page.
That's a lot of layers to get through if you wear the Renaissance clothing, right? You're like, it's a lot of
She
time.
said,
Well, unless you're just wearing the gauntlets. I mean,
right,
they're-
or.
Oh yeah, you could just
It
wear the
wasn't
gauntlets in
and,
there.
it was
You got it on.
You're like,
Like,
geez,
Is that
Or
a little
roll,
leather in there?
or.
And you'll have a good night.
Good night,
too much.
Oh my
Gypsy.
God.
But those gauntlets, they're made with like what looks like faux suede, so they're soft and they're adjustable.
So they won't hurt you
Right. It's all for the looks.
when she.
And you know, if you put a pair of
Tethers you
handcuffs
to
on
the
over them, it'll help
bedpost.
protect the wrist.
God.
When you're
I-
tethered to the bedpost, it won't hurt.
Oh my God! Sitting
We're
there
all
eating
adults here.
sitting
Come
there
on,
eating
fools.
a turkey leg.
I'm only
you know,
39.
Old
with-
man's
I
over there
can't-
turning 3 shades of red.
My virgin ears can't hear this.
drinking
whatever.
sitting there drinking your mead. You've got your mead over here, big turkey leg over there. You know, just feasting.
Woman.
So anyways, yeah, if you guys have any questions about, psychic abilities and things that we can do and stuff like that, please feel free to jump into my channel and drop me a message or whatever. And I'd be more than happy to share that information with you.
You know, I've been told, Gypsy, you'd probably appreciate this. I've been told I have psychotic abilities many times in my life.
I wouldn't doubt that.
I concur.
You didn't hear his
Actually,
whole story
we're-
about how to get away with murder at a truck stop? You missed that.
right,
In 3 days.
I'll even teach you how to get the free bag of stale Doritos out of the vending machine before you go. So, yeah, definitely. I got all the hacks for running away. So,
Right?
Oh, Lordy.
all right,
Were you in the
everybody, do
military?
make sure. So Gypsy's page is crafting and conjuring. She is on Gutters right now. Feel free, somebody drop her link into the chat on everybody's. Please, go over there and sub her up, show her some support. Cool
Thank
store,
you so much.
lots of cool stuff. It looks like a lot of that stuff. It takes a lot of work to actually
It does.
make those things.
But it's a labor of love.
And I have
and-
checked it out, so do appreciate it.
And my husband is getting ready to go in for triple bypass open heart surgery on December 23rd.
Oh my God.
So again, any help you guys can do, please come shopping. That would be the biggest help. Just, it's Christmas time and you're going to want to find a nice gift for somebody. It's all beautiful stuff, all one of a kind. And you'll be able to help out the entire community here because we're community based here in Lincoln City. And we do the farmers markets over here and everybody knows who we are. We're local crafters and artists. And we're a tight niche, and so we try to help each other out.
Well, I did tell Mrs. Fools that I wanted some of those wrist gauntlets for my Christmas stocking stuffer this year. So definitely.
And
definitely go
Mrs. Fools
check.
promised to send me
Well-
pictures so we can all see them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, once you receive them, please take a picture of you wearing them and drop it into our page, and we'll post it.
Definitely. I can be your new model.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, keep
Exactly.
in mind, those are one of a kind. So if you
I
want
know.
them,
There might be
jump
blurred
on it,
out
'cause if they
parts.
go,
Hold
I'm not
on. He
making
did
another
say
pair.
he was going to wear those by themselves. I don't think I
That's
want
why I
to
said
see
there
that
might be
model
blurred out
picture.
parts.
I can always crop that picture.
That's about time for me to leave that text.
Right. LW's like, all right, check, please.
Reverb.
I'm gonna have to get out of that group text
Yeah.
for sure.
TF safe word is reverb. I love it.
You guys
All
make
right,
my
Gypsy,
week.
well,
You do.
thanks,
Thank you so much for letting me on.
Of course, as always, sweetheart. And everybody do go over there and check Gypsy
I'm
out.
actually checking it out right now.
Crafting and Conjuring YouTube. Go over there, check it out. Check out her store.
Yeah, and
Do all
our
that.
store is at craftingandconjuring.square.site.
There we
which
go. But
there
there's a
isn't
link
a-
on your YouTube page.
Yeah.
So go
Yes,
to Crafting
there
and
is a link
Conjuring,
on
go
the
to
YouTube page.
Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you
check
so
it out.
much, you guys.
Thanks a lot, Gypsy. Have a good
Bye-bye.
night.
See you in the
Gypsy.
chat.
All right. Not if we see you first.
What
Oh, Gypsy. She's always a hoot.
I always love hearing from her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and there are some cool stuff. I mean, I actually did look at her store, and there is some pretty cool stuff, some really
Yeah.
crafty stuff on there. Pretty neat.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
yeah.
looking. Yeah.
Phone lines are open once again. Anybody else want to
Alexis
jump on
one.
here and, hang out for a minute? You are welcome. The link is pinned to the top of my chat. I think everybody else has it pinned on theirs as well. Anybody want to jump up, say something cool, tell us something funny,
Holla.
something interesting? Yeah, exactly. KJ, you do this. You tell people to call in. Maybe you're more convincing than I am.
Yo, guys, if you want to call. No, I'm just kidding.
No, keep going.
No,
This is
but
kind of, I'm getting like some
seriously.
Paula Abdul vibes over here or something. Keep going with this. Straight
He's
up
a
now. Come on.
cold-hearted snake. No. No, but seriously, call in, guys. Let's chat. It's fun. I haven't been here for 2 weeks, so I'm excited to be back. It's fun. So let's holla.
Yeah, call in. Don't ruin KJ's Friday night.
Yeah.
Don't be that guy.
Don't be that guy.
She's looking for herself a rodeo.
Wait,
Let's
what?
go.
Seriously though. So what are y'all? Are y'all any of y'all traveling for the holidays? Staying home? What's going on?
Down of travel.
Oh, I don't know what we're doing.
I love it. You're like, I don't get out of the house. I don't travel.
Not doing it.
That's all right.
You got to remember,
I'm
you
not.
did it for so many years. There's a time where you say no more.
Yeah, no, for sure. And even like Thanksgiving is the worst travel time of the year. And we already decided we're like next year, no. Like we want to be home. That's what we want to do.
They got to come and visit you. for a
Yeah.
while. That's the way it's got to be.
Well, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up.
All right, we do have another caller on the line
Yay.
here. Alexis P coming back in, and we've got Crypto there behind her. So I got to take them in the
cool.
order they come in. Alexis P, how you doing tonight there?
I'm fine. I won't be long. I'm
Oh
a
no,
little
we're
bored.
glad to hear from you. How you doing? I always
I'm
like
on a
talking
boring
to you.
night. Thanks. You're always my favorite. Well, somewhat favorite.
Well,
I know most
Alexis
women
P
tell me that.
comes
They
with
tell me
honesty.
well, at first they say you're my favorite, then they get to know me and they're like, well, somewhat, and then then there is like it's like the different levels of like TF.
you just keep dropping in the top 10 list.
Right, I know. I go down faster now.
Yeah,
than
you
ever.
drop down, then you get brought up again, then you drop down again. You gotta stop doing that.
So how are you doing, Alexis?
I'm alright. It is
So,
what it is.
Have you ever got I never get a chance to actually talk to you. Most of the panels that you're on, like everybody's talking at the same time. You know how that goes. Did you ever figure out like Alexis got caught up and actually got, I don't want to give away like your personal info, but had
No, that's
trouble
fine.
with,
I'm honest.
well, did you ever figure that out with, getting like deported
No, the
and
border.
stuff like that?
No, the border. They actually said you're almost at the stage where I go to the embassy, and then they said it got delayed. So it's at the
son of a
delayed
bitches.
phase. I know, right?
Well,
I don't
It's only
really
been 2
mind.
years. It's been 2 years.
yes.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I don't mind, like, you understand, like, people with no jobs coming in trying to be here and stuff like that. But, Alexis, trying to do it the right way, coming in 1 minute she's down hanging out in Florida, living in Florida, then she gets deported back to Canada.
I know, and
I
I've
mean,
never
holy
broken
cow.
a law in my. I've never broken a law in my freaking life.
Well,
I
and
didn't
she
even
was
have a
basically, I mean, she had a business. It wasn't like she was a legitimate, it wasn't like she was,
Yeah.
was going to come and live off welfare here.
No, and I had a record of employment. My boss signed
Yeah.
it away saying I'm coming back.
What year did this happen in?
Well, there was 2 times. So the first time that's when they fingerprinted me and took a mug shot and all that traumatic jazz. Then the second time they said, well, you can, as long as you have proof of ties, you can come back in. Get 3 documents. So I did. I got my son's graduation that I was coming back for. I had a flight home. I had my letter of employment from my boss and something else. The guy didn't even look at it at the customs. He was just like, what the hell are you here for? You're not supposed to be here. I was like, what?
I've always kind of wondered, do you think, and this is kind of a conspiracy show, do you think maybe anybody had a hand in that?
I think so.
Would we
There's gotta
think
be there. It's fishy. It's fishy as.
Would we think it was who we would think it is?
Who do you think?
Well,
I don't know.
who would we
Give
think
me a
it
first
was?
initial. Give me a first initial.
Not
T.
on your life.
I
Oh,
will.
well,
T.
okay.
Okay, give it to me.
No, I said T, the letter T.
Oh, I got what you're saying. Yeah, maybe, but that was way before. So I don't know.
Well, yeah, I know, but that's still lingering, isn't it? I mean,
Well, yeah, I'm kind of look Asian, so maybe.
yeah, you look very, yes. Yeah. I'm not going to make those jokes. Probably wouldn't be wise of me to do that.
No, but it's funny because I feel like that's why I get screened. Like I got it happen. Like we went to Minnesota one year, and my kids were like 6 and 7. I think I told this story already. And our car got swarmed by all these SWAT officers, and they were gonna strip search me. And I was like, "What the heck? We're just on a family road trip." My kids are like 5, 6, and 2, or I don't know at the time. So we got pulled into secondary, and they were going to strip search me. I was like, I don't know. And it was just one number off my passport, it turns out. They got it wrong. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
From a girl that was wanted. So, I don't know. There's something fishy anyway.
Yeah, there was. There had to have been. I mean, something. The way they just kept giving you a hard time after hard time, it was just ridiculous.
Yeah, and even my lawyers, we spent $6,000 US money, which in Canadian is a lot.
I mean, I've known you for a long time. You're a very pretty lady. You're very, not like sketchy. You know what I mean? Like, you don't look like the type of person that would be just like pulled out of a stereotyped lineup list of, hey, let's go after this.
I'm not going to shoot a gun.
Right. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Like you don't
sounds
look,
like-
you don't look
Sounds
scary.
like you're on a list that you don't know.
Right.
you're on.
I think she is. That's what I'm saying. Somebody put you on a list.
So the lawyers, so what happened was the lawyers, they tried to get a hold of the customs, but they wouldn't share all the information. So they couldn't get all the information. I was like, what do you mean? What information do you need to know? Right? There's not much to know.
Look what Crispy said.
Which
She said
part?
she's blonde and blue-eyed, and
Yeah, that
she was strip searched at the Canadian border. Alexis, what color's your hair?
It's black now, but I was blonde. But I have Chinese eyes and hazel eyes.
Maybe that's it. You know a funny thing? So I was flying out of Miami recently, and you know how Miami is? It's like all of a sudden it'll just start pouring down rain. Well, I had a rental car, missed the exit, and realized, son of a bitch, I got to fill the gas tank back up with the rental car. So I had to, like, oh my God, had to turn around out of the airport, go back, because otherwise they'll charge you like $15 a gallon, or some crap like that. So I had to go back. Well, sure as shit, as soon as I pull in, it starts pouring down rain. And, the rain comes in sideways. So it soaked my pants. Well, as I'm walking, we finally get to the thing I'm going to. Pants were pretty much dry, but they were still like really wet around my ankles and like right around my waist. And, the thicker
So you
part
peed
of
your
your...
pants.
Right. It kind of, yeah, it did appear that way. But when I went through that metal detector thing, the water and the liquid lights that thing up. So they had to do that whole, the guy's like, man, I really don't want to do this, but I got to check you. So he's like, grabbing my nuts, grabbing my butt, grabbing my ankles, grabbing my, the middle of my pants. It was the first time I ever had it done. And boy, I sure did feel violated.
So you got a cavity search? No.
Well, I didn't have to do that. But he did say, man, you want to go back here behind this thing and do this in private or this? I'm like, holy shit, what's coming now? I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I don't know. Is there going to be candlelight and dinner or what?
I'd rather do this in public.
Hors d'oeuvres. Some hors d'oeuvres.
Right. Glass of
Hey,
wine.
you want to go out to breakfast after?
Right. Is there at least a blanket back there?
Barry White started playing in the back.
Yeah, that would be.
Get used to this.
Please tell me there's Vaseline.
Oh my God. There's a Diddy joke. Or what is it? What did he use? Baby oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in all that baby oil. That whole situation was really crazy.
Yeah, he's gross.
Mm.
And I was such a fan of him, like in my younger years. So, and I listen to the music now, and I'm like, oh no.
I know. Just knowing what you know now.
It's so crazy, man.
We've been lied to at every turn. I don't give a shit
man.
Where you look at it at, whether it's
When you
politics,
hear this stuff,
religion,
yeah.
Hollywood.
You look back now and you hear it, and you're like, oh, it was right there. It's crazy. But anyway,
you listen to his music, you think about getting Diddy oil on you and like, all these orgasms.
First of all, I never
and
thought he was hot.
Yeah.
I wasn't interested in his looks at all. I just like this music. Ugh. Yeah. No. Anyway.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
I like his music, but now I can't like it.
No. Yeah, I'm good on Diddy. I'm diddied out.
You're good
I'm
on,
diddied out.
Don't say you're good on Diddy. That sounds bad.
I'm diddied out. That's what I meant.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to say I'm diddied out. That's a
Definitely
saying now.
not diddied in.
I'm diddied out. That's a good
I'm
one.
diddied out. Just saying.
feel like
Okay, I
this
can
is-
leave.
I think
I was
this
just
is
coming up to
lyrics
say hi.
to a song.
What
What?
song?
Diddied it, diddied out, diddied
Oh.
out, diddied out, diddied out, diddied in, diddied in. I don't know.
Diddied out.
It's a
I was
song.
diddied out. I was diddied out.
Diddied.
I was diddy out
diddied
once
in.
upon a time, and then I got diddy in, and then I went out. We got P. Diddy in.
No, I ain't ready for no freak off, crispy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the freak off.
I ain't
Yeah,
about that
that's-
life.
I'm gonna make a rhyme for that. You'll thank me later.
Okay, I think I won the war with the dog barking. So we've inherited this new dog.
Oh,
Can't
And-
use duct tape, fools.
Okay. No, I put a hook in it. No, I'm kidding. No.
Was she trying
So-
to get to you? Is that what was going on?
No, it goes insane with any kind of bug or. So there was this tiny fly flying around the house, and I finally found it and killed it. So it has been chasing a fly around the house for the past hour, and I did win the war. So sorry about the dog.
So you
barking
chased the
in
dog
background.
around the house till you killed it?
Yes, exactly.
Not the
fly's
dog,
Still,
the fly.
fly's still doing well, though. It is eating on the produce on the counter
Well,
right now.
good.
as we
It'll
speak.
fly
He
out the
didn't kill
door,
the
and
dog,
then you'll.
folks.
It,
He killed the fly.
Well, the fly will fly out the door tonight, and then you won't have to worry about any of it anymore. See if you did it the right way. I'm just saying.
As long as you
Exactly.
didn't kill the dog, we're fine.
Of course not. Of course not. That's
I'm
just a
kidding.
joke.
What kind
we're
of dog
jokes
is it?
here. What kind of dog is it, she asked?
I have no idea. A little one that
Oh.
barks way too much.
When the
Well,
heater
that's a good
comes
answer.
on.
Any kind of noise that's like a click or anything, it just goes insane because it relates it to a bug, and I don't know why it's obsessed with
TF
bugs. And-
farts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, every time I fart, so it's barking all the time.
Screen door
You
open.
buzz in
everything.
your pants? You're not supposed to buzz in your pants.
There's a car barking spiders.
Oh, is that it? I call it crotch critters.
Ew.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, that's.
No.
a
I think they
different
got a.
noise.
I think they got a cream for that.
No, we.
Right, exactly.
you
You see a
didn't
doctor
know.
about that one.
Yeah. That's
I'm just kidding.
that is hilarious. I've never heard that. I'm gonna totally use that.
LW,
gonna
you
use
ever
that
heard of
somewhere,
LW? You ever heard of crotch critters?
I've been to a strip club or two.
Oh man.
Oh.
You know, my cousin had a friend. He went to one on his bachelor party, and they took him to one. Well, the guy, I guess he got a little too up close and personal, and he actually had one of those, those crab things. It hopped out and got into his eye
Shut
and
up.
got behind his eyeball.
What?
So in his wedding pictures, his eyes swelled up like he looks like he has conjunctivitis.
Oh my
And his-
god.
Yeah,
That's
and
the
then he
most
actually,
disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah. Well, I've got some weird cousins.
That's funny.
So
That's
he had an
gross.
itchy eye.
Yeah, definitely so. Yeah, pretty nasty. But yeah, apparently that happens more often than you would think.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What do you
exactly.
call that? Crab eye?
I guess so. I
Well,
don't
now I'm
know.
freaked out. I've had a floater in my eye for like 2 weeks.
I told you to stay
You
away
got
from
crabs.
those glory holes.
Yeah, you got crabs.
Oh
you got
my
a crab.
gosh.
You got a crab.
Gross.
Sorry to tell you, but I think you have crabs.
That's right.
All
Gross.
right, sorry about that, Gutters.
Damn it.
It's not always a good idea to go looking for cylinders.
Good lord.
I was fine till I found it.
Hey, big shout out in the chat. P Digits coming up here. Good to see you. Good to see you too, Trip.
P
Good to
digits.
see you as well. Like to say hey to people that come in here.
Mr. Krabs.
No
Who else we got?
bits.
No Bit. Good to see you. No Bit in here commenting as well.
That's
yeah, I
no
hope
bits,
everybody's
no
having fun
shoes.
tonight.
That
I
talks
know,
about
no
this.
bits, no
About
shoes.
that's about horses. No bits, no shoes on them. That's what that
Oh, so
means.
you don't put any. I don't like
no
the bits on
no
horses.
shoes.
They always seem like you're torturing the horse, like the bits.
Well, think about how a shoe goes on a horse.
Well, I know that's pretty bad.
Can you
too.
imagine? Let me just go ahead and pound this nail into your nail.
God. It's horrible. Those farriers,
Yeah.
they sure are evil.
So
No thanks.
I got a comment on someone was talking about how a certain type of music needs to come back, and I was just talking to my husband about this, how there's no good R&B anymore, there's no good rock anymore. Like, people, what is happening, right? Can we just talk about this for a second?
Oh, rock and roll is dead. It's gone.
Oh,
Right.
gone.
There's no rock, there's no Pearl Jams, and I don't mean, but there's no Metallica.
It's all AI
There's
now.
no
It's all-
R&B, there's no Keith Sweats, there's no, like, all the good stuff like that.
It's
used
all
to-
AI. It's all AI, and people are just lost the industry.
It's just, it's sick. It's all money driven. So let's bring it back. Bring it back, y'all. Bring it back.
Oh, I
Yeah, wouldn't
know
you
about-
like to hear, like, for the first time in your life, Led Zeppelin Black Dog, like, and you've never heard it before, or like, hearing like Iron Man by, or just hearing a good, you're even talking about R&B or something. I mean,
Dude,
like, just
telling you.
like a Diana Ross coming out for the first time ever. And you're
right.
like, I'm.
It's all
coming.
this poppy bullshit.
Oh, it's
and
horrible.
like country, they're ruining country with this poppy country
Florida,
bullshit.
Georgia line stuff.
Right,
And all this.
you
Oh,
know,
my
and
God.
it's like, come on, like what country's coming back, and a lot of female country artists, they're bringing some old time country back, and go girls, hey. So I'm excited to hear that, but I'm talking about like rock and like, you know, we need this in our lives. So
Oh, yeah,
AI,
P. Digits says big band to get back to the roots. I can dig that too. You know, pardon me, boy. Is this the Chattanooga Juju? Do, 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 do. Yeah, I mean, you know, even that would be great to hear. Yeah, you know,
Right.
anything other than this horrible nonsense that we hear now. It's not even music. I blame it
Right.
all on Cher for that Believe song. I think Cher
do
ruined it
you
all. She
believe
pushed.
in life?
I hate all that nasty. I think she pushed Sonny Bono into that
That was a
tree,
good.
and
was a
you
good
know,
one.
and the music died. Then it all, you know, blame it on Cher.
Well, Cher was all, but it was that pop, that was that reverb type stuff that came about in the, what was it, the late
2000s.
90s, early 2000s? Yeah.
2003, 2000.
I think
Yeah.
the 80s were the best, and some of the 90s.
See, I
It-
love the 90s. I'm such a big 90s more so than the 80s. I'm not a huge
Me
80s
too.
fan.
And
Yeah.
another thing, like with music
Or
now,
the 60s, 70s.
you know, somebody would make a great record, and there was like, you know, out of 12 songs, there was like 8 super great songs on it,
Right.
and you would wait for their second album. Now, if anyone makes anything halfway decent,
Mm-hmm.
it's like one song on the record, they become super famous.
Yep.
They're on podcast, and they just stop. They become famous for like one song, and then they just
Yeah.
go on tour and do the same music and never make anything ever again.
Right.
It's
That's
just
true.
they
Mhm.
become famous more than they are like musicians. You know?
Musicians, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's totally true.
Yeah, I mean, to think Gangnam Style is like the most viewed,
Oh my God.
which is pretty awesome. I can do the dance and everything. But to think that that's like the most viewed music video or whatever ever on YouTube is that, if I'm not mistaken.
Gosh, how is that
Gangnam
possible?
Style.
Which my cousin did have a band, and he did that, and it was like a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
So, Mr. Producer, will you put that video up that I got in the back there? Will you show it?
Ooh, let's do it.
Come on, producer.
Uh-oh.
He's
What do we
fired.
have? What do we have?
He's fired.
Remember when they used to do the records? On
Where'd
the
he go?
record players?
Oh, wait. I think he's working on it right now.
Okay.
This has to be done. Boom, boom. All right, there you go.
Got the news that an AI singer was up on the country charts.
What is this?
We need John Connor to come and save us from these computers trying to make art. Where are you tonight? Listening to a robot singing country. I searched the world over and I thought I found true love, but who needs love when you got ChatGPT?
Oh, it's so
I
true.
got the news that an AI
yeah.
singer.
I thought
Yeah,
you said-
I'll be honest, I have yet to use it. However, I have a friend, we've been trying to write together, but he uses that, and he doesn't play any musical instruments or what. It's like,
I thought he played the male organ.
Yeah.
that's none of my business. But you
Oh.
know, like, it's crazy. It's crazy,
Don't play
man.
with male's organs. No.
Like I was listening to the radio the other day, driving, and you know what? And it's the same thing. It's all old people. The big concert coming this month, Motley Crue. Like, oh my God, you're putting those old geriatrics up there to play. That's the best we got.
Well, it's because that is the reality. That is, I mean, and I'm all about people going and, you know, I mean, they're still playing there. I never was into Motley Crue, but
What?
I'm who just said what?
Yeah.
Me.
No.
Never into. There's no feeling in the world like taking the T-tops off, putting in, driving down the road, listening to, girls, in a, with the T-tops down. Oh my God, girls. And you're like, right, oh my
Yeah,
God.
that's not my
Yeah, you missed out on that cool
it's
stuff.
not my jam. But I mean, the fact is, there is no like good, except like Riley Green, obviously. And if you
And
don't
what's
know
up-
who he is, check him
What's
out,
up with the new
ladies.
thing, like these record labels? They weren't record labels. Like I don't know what they are now, but
I
They're
seen
looking
Guns N'
for-
Roses. Like,
they're looking for fat guys with face tattoos. That seems to be the new thing.
Oh, like
Think about
Jelly Roll.
Jelly. Don't
Yeah.
talk.
Jelly
Hey, Jelly's cool, man.
Oh, I'm so sick of this overblown. He's in.
But he's actually like he's actually
okay.
worked his way up.
Well,
Right. I'm not
yeah.
like a
I
huge
guess.
mega fan, but you know,
Well,
I'm-
the sob story.
he's
Next
doing
thing
his
you know,
thing.
who's that Knoxville guy or Nashville? The one. that's
Oh,
always
the
getting-
one. Yeah, I know which one you're talking
Ew.
about. I can't remember. I've
What's
been
his-
working all day. That guy?
Is it
I've
Morgan?
been working on it. Oh yeah.
The red-haired guy.
Yes. I love him.
Oh,
I don't listen to any of his other stuff, but I think he's cool. And he's like not falling for all they wanted to sign him and make him all what they wanted him, and he didn't do
Richmond,
it.
north of Richmond.
Yes.
Yes,
Well,
that's what it is.
That song is bomb, dude.
Matt Dummett, zip your mouth, sir. Matt Dummett says Queen is better than Motley Crue.
I would
that is
100% agree.
You know
No,
what?
not
With
everything.
Yes.
with that song, Richmond, north of Richmond,
Yeah.
you can play that song and not get a copyright or anything. He will not. He don't let anybody do that. He has not
that's
sold
good.
that, and he will not let anybody copyright yet.
And I love that.
Cool.
You know,
cool
if you
dude.
play Bohemian Rhapsody backwards, where they're doing the whole Mamma Mia part, it actually says Queen sucks.
Shut the
It's
hell
like,
up.
it's like
Shut-
Queen sucks. Yeah, it
when you
actually
play
does
any
that.
Bob Dylan song backwards, it says TF.
It sounds the same.
Right.
We're gonna come up with a whole bunch of songs backwards.
Right, exactly. No, I do appreciate these like independent, people coming out doing
Yeah.
like even the Tom McDonald's, I mean a lot of his stuff
Yes.
is one of the songs I really liked the best he did was the one with his old lady or whatever. That's a really gang, whatever the hell the song was. That's a pretty song, well written, good song. But yeah, all this sellout stuff that is just, it's so mainstream. It's not music anymore. It doesn't make sense. It sucks. It
Well, and it
absolutely
sounds the
sucks.
same. There's so many, like Morgan Wallen. I think he's super cute. Like I love his voice, but now
terrible.
these dudes are coming around and they're sounding just freaking like him, and it's selling. And I'm like, I can't. Like
Right,
that's no.
All his music is him trying to prove to you that he's a redneck or a country, which means he's probably not.
No, he's absolutely not. He auditioned for what was it, American Idol or something. He was more pop than anything,
Right.
and then
It's
he
all
became country.
bullshit. Yeah, it's
Right.
I couldn't imagine
marketing.
anybody actually auditioning for American Idol.
It's okay, Jay.
Oh, I've done them all. I've done all those.
What do you feel about Foreigner?
Foreigners.
Foreigners, Gigi hates him.
I'm not a fan personally.
Isn't that like
Oh.
you're as cold as ice?
No, I want to know what love is.
Oh yeah.
I want you to see.
There you go.
I like Foreigner. I do like Foreigner. But LW, to your point earlier, you're saying like you see these concerts. Now, tell me you wouldn't want to go see like REO Speedwagon, Loverboy, and Foreigner in concert. I mean, how awesome would that be? That would be awesome. It would be like seeing Chicago, Air Supply, and who's another one, Gutters? I know you can throw in on this one.
Throw in ABBA. If
You-
you change your mind.
Well, no,
I'm just
ABBA's
That
the
was
one
better
thing.
than anybody that you just mentioned.
No, ABBA is not. So you know you can always know like okay, like you ever go to a wedding and you're like out there. I always take this back to this one wedding that I went to. This guy, his name was Brett. He was a good friend of some of my cousins. And you can always go to like the weddings, and you know, obviously at every wedding, all of a sudden, Dancing Queen comes on, and every guy, like you can see him like the Homer Simpson meme where he's like going back into the bushes. Like every guy's like, "Oh fuck, no, I'm not dancing." But then you'll always see like that one guy, or maybe
so
the
true.
two guys out there dancing that side, and you're like, "All right, there's the gays." You're like, there's the gays. That's the gay guy right there because he's out there like, oh my God, dancing to ABBA. And you're like, all right, yep, yeah, he's gay. You always wonder, but yes, 100%. It is put into the books now. And nothing wrong with that. I'm not making fun. But it is 100% like, yeah.
That is true,
Signed,
actually.
sealed, delivered.
There's the guys that just sit chill in the back, and then there's the guys that get up and dance. You're like, eh.
Well, to Dancing Queen, I mean, I will dance to like Gangnam Style or something, you know. But I'm not going to get out there and be like, when you hear that song come on, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to be out there, Dancing Queen, you know, like out there throwing my arms up. That's like, oh no, not my jive, baby, you know.
Well, you'd be the person in your chair just bopping your head.
Yeah, I
He
maybe
dances in the
maybe
shower to
tapping my
that
pinky
shit.
toe.
Mrs. Fools has already told us.
Yes.
Wow.
Now, I
He's
have been
lying
known
to
to
us.
do a really good karaoke version of Love Shack, though. So if anybody
Oh,
ever knows
Love
any
Shack.
women who can actually sing good enough to do it with me, please let me know because I am taking auditions at this point.
Yeah.
And Mrs. Fools says he actually uses a specific hairbrush as his mic. She's gotten him a mic and put it in the bathroom, but he won't use it. He insists on the hairbrush that he.
So you use a
this is
hairbrush
nice.
to sing into?
I haven't combed my hair in, I don't have enough hair to comb, I guess, so to speak. My hair is really fine. But yeah, I haven't used a comb or a hairbrush in probably 20 years.
Shut up.
No,
Well, at
not
least
a
you
chance.
sing into it.
Right,
That's
exactly. Yeah, not for, yeah, no, yeah.
That's funny. All right.
Oh my God. This, this has gone absolutely, I've had a good time tonight though. This has been a lot of fun.
It has been fun.
Yeah, I'm going to leave because someone's probably backstage, do you think?
No, we're about to wrap it up. We always keep it at about 2 hours and we're almost to that mark. So
All
why
right.
don't
I
you,
just
why don't you
don't
tell us one last cool story? Since we've got you up here, I always
good
love when
Lord.
you come up here. Tell us a
good
cool story.
Lord.
Tell us something funny.
What's a good story?
Well, I don't know. We're asking you for one.
Once upon a time?
Well,
Lived
yeah,
off
something
of a
funny that
bridge?
happened to you in your life.
You have lots
Funny?
of stories.
Oh, come on now.
I do have a lot of stories.
Yeah,
I do.
come on. Tell us a good one.
Like every time you go somewhere, how something happened. I mean, come on. I know
Oh,
there's tons of
well,
them.
just the other day, I go to the variety store, and he's now my friend. His name is Mohammed, and he gave me a piece of his meat. Not that way. He was eating, and then he gave me a piece of his meat, and he found my debit card. That was nice of him, because I dropped it. So I have a new family.
You probably have new
That's a part.
charges too. Go,
No,
So you got a piece of meat.
go look at your debit card. He probably took pictures of that bitch and went, "Here
he
you go."
went out to the parking lot in the snow to look for it for me.
I'll bet he
The
did.
guy is a solid dude. Yeah, I
Mm.
looked at my transactions. But he had like a plate of food. I don't know what his nationality is, but he's like, Alexis, you want one? I was like, I haven't washed my hands. He's like, I don't care.
I'll feed
So
it
I just
to
took
you.
it off the fork. Yeah, I'll feed it to you. Anyway, so I got a piece of meat. I got my bank card back, and yeah, I got him a picture framed. He's a good guy. He's solid.
That's cool.
Well, that's not
That's
a cool
cool.
story, but yeah.
Well, no, it's cool to meet cool people. So it's a nice, when you have
Oh,
an
yeah.
experience like that, it's like that's cool.
Every time I go in, he's like, "Hi, Alexis." I'm like, "Hi, Muhammad Ali." I call him Muhammad Ali, but that's not his name.
It'd be cooler if
Yeah,
it was.
He's like, which one am I? I was like, oh, that's up for you to answer. I don't know. Anyway.
Well, there we go. I like the story,
Yeah.
though. Yeah, I do
There you
like it.
go.
Well, Alexis, what are you doing the rest of the night? You got big plans? You gonna try to
No, I'm
jump the
going to
border
bed.
again?
I gotta take well, no, I can't. I gotta take my mom to an appointment tomorrow. And then I gotta try to go back to my old city and then pick my cat up finally. But I don't want to take her away from my daughter, but I have to because they're moving. It's a long story. Well, there's a story for you.
Yeah, you don't have to tell
where
your
they're
personal name.
living. Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't
It's
do that on
crazy.
YouTube.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Alexis,
Anyway, so-
Alexis is probably about to go over Niagara Falls in a barrels just so she can sneak
Yeah,
into the
just
border
roll me
again.
over the falls. Yeah, just throw me over.
She's like, please wash me up in America. Please wash me up in America.
yeah, just throw me over the balcony. I'm living off. 8
You know,
stories
Alexis,
right now.
there's a town in Canada and the United States, I think it's Montana, that actually the main street runs right down the middle. So on one side is Canada and on the other side is the U.S. You could live there and then you could always, because it sounds
I
like
heard
they skip
about
the
that.
border. Yeah, they skip the border all the time and nobody
Huh.
seems to give two
See, the
shits.
problem is Alexis really liked Florida. She was down there, like all her videos, she was down there living in sunny Florida at pool parties and all this stuff like that.
Oh, I
And,
remember the
yeah,
live
yeah.
streams.
Yeah, she was so
The
happy.
butt streams. It was more butt streams.
The butt
Yeah,
streams.
she was like
yeah.
hanging out at pool parties and
Not many were alive, but they had butts.
Right.
And feet.
Yeah.
Now, let me ask you this real quick before you go. So, I mean, as far as like I've never lived in Canada. I've only been there once. How different is it from living like in Canada or living? What part of Florida were you in? What was it?
I was
West
in
Palm?
Largo, close to Largo.
Yeah, but not Key Largo, but
No, Largo.
yeah, right over there. So on the West Coast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So you were over in that part, but you were like living. How different is that lifestyle than Canada?
Huge difference. The people are even Canadians used to
trees.
be friendly, but Canadians used to be friendly. Where I was, all the cashiers where I went, because I had to walk because I couldn't drive, obviously, because Florida it takes a year to get your license. So I had to walk, but everyone was so friendly.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Florida life, can't beat it. All right, Alexis, always appreciate you. We're gonna wrap this thing up, but thanks so much
Okay.
for coming on. Do hope you have a great night, though.
Sorry I hogged your chat, but bye guys. I said
No,
bye.
no,
night.
thank you
Oh,
so
it's
much for
fun.
coming on with
Fun.
us.
I
Good
got
night,
this
Alexis.
Bye bye.
Bye,
Bye.
honey.
You know I love you.
Love you long time.
Love you a long time, but a short time, but a long time. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, geez. All right, folks. Well, that was fun. A little different spin on the Abbinormal show tonight, but I enjoyed it. I did enjoy, touching on some fun topics, and just having a good time.
Yeah, that was
Yep.
fun. Yay.
Very
I like
fun.
to just BS a little bit.
I thought
A
it was
round
good.
of applause.
Yes.
Yeah, what did you think? Everybody have fun?
Yep.
Yeah. It was awesome.
What do you think? What do
Thanks
you
for
think,
coming
KJ,
out.
about those underground cities and like pyramids in China and
Dude,
things
it
like
was
that?
so cool, and just how precise everything is that they did. I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy to think about. Very cool. Yeah. It's nice
Yeah, I
to
mean,
learn something new.
Yeah, and you never people don't talk about that. People don't know things like that
Right.
exist, but it it really does.
Yeah. Super cool.
So what I'm going to do, we're going to wrap this thing up here in a second, but I'm going to send everybody who is watching over to Experts. They're doing the Friday night live show over there. So I am going to send this stream over there. If everybody could pop in over there and say what's up, that would be cool.
We love expert.
Yeah. Do you know how to do that, Gigi? You want to send some people over there? So what, Nathan, what do you got going on this week? Anything cool?
Just doing the normal thing, man. Just, I have show stuff to do, but I chose to fix my floor in my garage. So I put in some laminate floor, so I got to finish that. And let me just tell you, I know how old I am. Like, I literally found out overnight how old I really am.
Mm-hmm.
A one-day job is now going to take me 3, 4, 5 days.
Oh,
and
wow.
I'm in absolute agony.
Aw.
Well, I noticed you hadn't been. Normally you're live like a whole lot. And, yeah, we're not going to experts. He just ended the stream.
Yep,
But, yeah. Just saw that. So, yeah, I'm not going to send everybody over there. That ain't happening. But, yeah, I noticed you hadn't been live much, Nathan. I was actually talking to Mr. Producer. Earlier, we were like, I hope Nathan's okay. We hadn't, and we went and looked. We was like, we hadn't heard back from him. I hope he's okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, what it is I usually spend all my money on all my stuff for work, right? So I get the money in from YouTube or whatever. I put it all back into buying wire and building Tesla coils. And then once I'm done doing that, like that's usually all the money. So this time I had some extra. So I go, you know what? I'm just going to make the room a studio. And, you know what I mean? Put down flooring, make it nice in here. Because I'm in here like 80% of the time. So I was trying to do something for myself. And then, dude, if I was in my 30s, I would have been through this in half a day. But I'm crying getting down to 2 boards trying to put them in. Okay? That's how bad it is. I just gotten old, man.
Well, I mean, did you get it done, or?
I got half of it down. I think I have
go.
to go. So, yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, I always have some of that stuff to, always have something I have to do. It's always a pain, but, got to do it.
Did you see that Niels is in my chat?
No, what's up, Nils? Good to see you, Nils. Hope you're doing well, brother.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I ain't seen Nils in forever. Good to see you, Nils.
You guys kidding? I have presents to wrap. You know what that's going to do to me?
Oh, well, whatever.
I like to wrap presents. That's
I love wrapping
therapeutic.
presents. It just hurts getting back up.
I like unwrapping presents. I
haven't even started shopping yet, but I'm going to send them all to you to wrap, lady.
There you go.
I'm almost done. I'm just waiting for stuff. The
Because
rest
I
of the
go
stuff
all
to
out.
come in.
Like I do bows and ribbons and all
Yes,
this
me
stuff.
too.
Oh, you're
It's
one
gotta
of
be
those
party.
people.
Yeah.
Yep.
One of those people.
Yes.
I try to have all the same wrapping paper, but this year I'm like, nah, we got a lot of extra wrapping paper. I just need to get rid of it all. So I was like,
Yeah.
nah, like,
Well, for Santa, obviously, I have to have like a certain, and then everybody else will use old wrapping paper.
Your husband still believes in Santa?
Yeah.
if he wants a extra present, he better believe in Santa.
He better believe in Santa.
That's how that goes. You
Well,
want
at
a
least
Santa present?
At least you get that right. It's so hilarious when people are like, oh, these are from me and these are from, oh, look what Santa brought you. And it's the same wrapping paper.
Oh, yeah. No. Like you have to, it has to be different.
Yeah, it's little details like that. Yeah.
Well, see, we never wrapped Santa's present. Well,
Yeah, a
Santa
lot
never
of-
wrapped the presents at our house.
Yeah.
We tried
I've
that.
met people like that. That's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah, he would just put them in front of the tree.
Yeah.
We'd wake up and voila, there they were.
That's cute. No, and in families
just-
just do things so different.
And
She just laid all the kids' AR-15s right up against the
That's
chimney.
right. That's right. And I always bought them Christmas pajamas the night, and they
Yes.
opened them up the night before.
The night before.
That
Yep,
way,
we always
everybody's
did
in
that.
matching jammies before
Aw.
Hey, we
get
do.
pictures
We
in the
do. We
morning.
do have. Before we wrap this up, we do have one more caller coming in right now.
Okay.
Got to pull him on here. What's going on, Nils? How you doing?
Hey,
Hey, man. Good to see you guys.
good to see
Hello,
you.
good Yule, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all of that good stuff.
What the heck you
to
been up to,
you.
man? What the
Uh,
heck's going on?
I've been just busy with work this time of
Oh,
year, so
hmm
life is good. Everything is good.
good,
So
good. We have not seen you. I keep going over to your page. I'm like, oh no, fuck is
I know
he?
I have too.
yeah,
We've actually had conversations in the
Yes.
back. We publicly don't talk about people, but in the back we've like had conversations like, anybody seen
How's he
Nils?
at?
Anybody
Yeah,
seen?
yeah,
Oh God,
just
I hope he's
yeah,
okay. And
yeah, just focusing on family. Been
good.
busy with work, and just that's it. Just digital detox, basically. So
There you go.
that's
Good for
yeah,
you.
healthy.
Yep.
People can get way too caught up in YouTube or in social media or in anything like that. It's good to step away.
Or sometimes it can just start to take over your life. You don't even realize it, and you're like, wow, Jesus.
yeah, 100%.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and it's okay to step away and to
Yep.
be able to focus on family and life, and that's normal.
Yep.
That's
Well,
normal.
how's Mrs. Nils and how's the kids? Everybody doing good?
Yeah, everybody's doing good. Mrs. Nils, we're all working together at the same place. So the holidays we get to share together. So it's been really enjoyable lately.
Ah, super cool. Now,
Good,
have
good,
you
good.
seen the Mothman lately?
I won't say I've seen a Mothman lately. I mean, there's a lot of cryptid stories here in West Virginia, between the Braxton County Wolfman. There's been a lot of stories on that, and other cryptids in the area. So, including the Mothman. But I did have one experience with the Mothman when I first moved here. Um, it was a very strange experience, and then what they call the blue orb of cornstalk. So there's just so many different stories of our region between Chief Cornstalk, the Mothman, and other cryptid stories and the local Appalachian Wendigo story, which we've had many daytime and evening uh, experiences with. And I think the most recent was 2 years ago. My oldest son was working on his vehicle, and he heard a whistle in the woods, which is very common with the Wendigo. And he came inside, and he thought I had whistled for him, and I said no. Uh, and so he immediately came inside, like he recognized what was going on. So it's one of those things that it doesn't matter what time of day it is, and for some odd reason, even if you look on YouTube, if you research it on YouTube, a lot of the Wendigo whistle stories happen during the daytime, not the evening time. So he just stopped what he was doing and came inside, and he was done for the rest of the day. So we take those very seriously here. So there's a lot of like forest spirits, I guess, and other cryptids that if you recognize signs that others said that were nefarious, that we we take very seriously. You just don't joke with stuff like that. There's been a lot of different stories that did not end up well.
Yeah, I don't like messing with any of those kind of weird things like that. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. It's like you're better off just not trying to test those waters, or just be complacent in situations like that. You respect the environment that you live in. You respect the forest you live in, and it's a lot different, especially in Appalachia, where it's most common, versus other parts of America. You hear a lot about what is it, the skinwalkers out west. So it's kind of similar in the east. You just if something like that happens, you just don't take that for granted. You just go ahead and deal with it, and just stay safe in that manner.
Yep.
well, that's
I'm
cool.
gonna live by that.
Yeah,
Actually,
Right.
yeah. It's like I mean, seriously, and there's a very significant whistle which everybody recognizes here. So I was actually in here in our kitchen, and he was out in the driveway working on his car, and he came in for just a second. He said, "Hey, did you whistle for me?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, I heard it on the hill, which is very close to us." And he, of course, since he was young, it's strange because we teach them that same whistle from, and we don't normally say Wendigo, and we say like W or something like that, because if you repeat it, then the common lore is they will show up, you know.
Yeah.
So he said, "Hey, wasn't sure if it was you," and I said, "Probably a W." And he had heard it twice, so he just came inside, and it was still daylight, which is common, where most people, like I mentioned, they hear it more during the daylight, so hours. And he said, "I'm done," and it was right before dusk. So I said, "That's a smart move, You can always finish tomorrow." And and it's random. It's not, that same time frame, each day. It's always random. So for some reason, it was just that time of day, and I said, "Yeah, you made the the right decision. You just stop and come in. You never know. You don't want to be lured." And they'll do that. They'll yell help. They'll yell your name. They'll whistle, anything that they can to attract you,
Yeah.
and lure you into the woods.
You don't want to be the white lady from the 80s horror movies.
Yeah.
You don't go down in the basement to see what that weird noise is.
No,
What
right?
was that?
You don't
Let
want to
me
be the
guess.
black guy from the 80s horror movie either.
Yeah. And this is exactly, and this is the
Very
interesting
true.
thing
True.
is even in Sweden we have a cryptid called the Skoldia. So it looks like a normal human, blonde woman from the front in a tree, or some type of like tree pattern in the back. So the old the old tales said, it happened a lot during hunting season in the fall and winter. So you would leave silver or something shiny, something worth an offering to her, especially if you were hunting. And if not, she would try to lure men into the forest, and they would never be seen again. So she's called the Skolja. So
That's
it's kind of
awesome.
yeah. So there's a lot. If you look up the old Scandinavian lore, especially this time of year, and I know you're getting into like the Yule and Christmas stuff. So, but look that up. It's kind of there's some interesting stuff, especially the Glösen, the ghost pig, we used to call it back in Sweden. You know, um, there was a time frame where you would like take this walk, which was kind of like a visionary walk, around Christmas time. And if you saw the Glösen, it would charge you, and of course you would be done. But um, if you saw it and you survived, then you would be given visions for the next year for you and your family and friends and loved ones. So, but it was like a white pig with red eyes, that like a wild boar, and Glosen, Glosen was the name of it. But there's other cryptid stories and stuff from Scandinavia that's different. But the North American stories were a little bit scarier, and I didn't believe them at first, especially where we live in Appalachia. And there's a lot of Appalachian cryptid stories, especially this time of year, for the winter.
Yeah, that's scary. I'm glad I.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm really far away from Appalachia right
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
I'm glad I haven't heard
now. I don't
of
want to
this
go
stuff.
nowhere near that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of funny. Something that I've been studying, because a lot of people said there's a lot of Appalachian history. There's a lot involved with Appalachia. So I kind of looked into it, because I lived here for about almost 2 decades now. So from 13,900 years ago, 12,000 to 13,900, 14,000 years ago, during the Younger Dryas era. You know, when the Laurentide ice shelf had come south, even into parts of Ohio. I was like, what is so special about this place considered to other parts of this region of North America? Is that this place wasn't affected by the last ice age, which was, 12,000 to 14,000 years ago. So the forests here, and I've always heard people and the elders here say that not just West Virginia, but certain parts of Appalachia here are very special and very sacred, that they weren't affected by that area of the last ice age. And what I mean by that is, like, when the ice receded, then all these, the forest regenerated and popped up. So there was several universities and several botanists that had moved in and found out that this part of Appalachia pretty much sustained itself during that time. So it wasn't the normal ice age recession, the ice recession, and then the regeneration of the land with the forest, that this part had survived. So that's why it's considered some of the oldest forest regions in the United States, because they had survived. They weren't affected by the ice. So it's like, the trees now are descendants from the ancient times, 16,000, 19,000, 20,000 plus years before when the ice age had occurred, and this area wasn't affected like that. Now there's a spot, you might want to check this out, TF, called Cranberry Glades, which was one of the oldest. It's actually the second oldest and largest bog in North America that had survived before the ice age.
Where is that at?
It's near, I guess, it's just outside of Richwood, West Virginia. It's Cranberry Glades National Preserve.
Okay, West Virginia.
Yeah, it's in West Virginia. So I thought, man, that's kind of strange, because where the Laurentide ice shelf had come down, but it didn't really affect, like, it had come down to West Virginia, but there was a lot of the Appalachian region from here south into, like, North Carolina and Georgia and Virginia, that was survivable. And I've actually watched on YouTube last night about that, where several universities had come in and had done studies and found out that the forest region had survived through the ice age, that weren't affected by the actual ice shelf itself or the Laurentine ice plate that had come down. So it was.
See,
very
I'm a firm
sustainable.
believer that humans have been around a lot longer than
Oh,
what we're given
absolutely.
credit for.
Yes.
And I meant to bring this up earlier, but they've discovered these pyramids too in Russia now, and there's so many new things that are being discovered constantly, and we're learning so much more, from these new, like, ground penetrating, yes, I said penetrating gutters, radar and things like that, that we're finding now, and we're finding all these new things out there, and it's rewriting what our history was. I'm buying into the whole thing that, there's a lot of the stuff you look back with the, how was it, Khufu or which one? Even in some of the texts, like the ancient Egyptian, they, talk about remodeling, redoing the pyramids. I don't even think the Egyptians built those. I think the Egyptians found those as they were going through and reused them for what they wanted. And when I say I think I can buy into that. That is a possibility. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not like I would, die on that hill, but I can definitely see that possibility. I think humankind goes back way further. I think something bad happened, and there was a huge reset. And,
Yes.
Here we are.
Yes, Randall Carlson actually addressed that, and I know that. Oh shit, I can't remember his name, but I actually have 3 of his books that had discussed certain people from an ancient civilization that has survived, and basically went around the world teaching the survivors. But what was most interesting is when Plato had gone to Egypt and talked to the Egyptians, about their origins, and the Egyptians had asked him, hey, what is the origins of the Greeks? And Plato's, spilled the whole story, and the Egyptians laughed and said, ours is it's way more complicated and way farther back. And Plato said, what do you mean? And he said, well, we came from the constellation Leo, and described the planet and stuff. So I was kind of interested. I said, this is ancient knowledge that the Egyptians had shared with the Greeks. So I actually looked it up, and it was like 45 light years away from where the Egyptians said that they originated from. And I thought, hell, that's actually sustainable. And
Right.
and everybody that knows with the Egyptian history, that the constellation Leo, the Sphinx faces east directly towards the constellation Leo, and one of the planets that the Egyptians had claimed to originate from when they came to Earth, and of course that they had found uh, from the second dynasty of Egypt, that they had found the pyramids and the Sphinx. They didn't create them, and then the tropical rainforest and everything that has survived in northern Africa, before everybody knows as the Sahara Desert now.
Right.
So,
Which
so
used to be, green and beautiful, and the earth has changed many,
yes,
many times.
absolutely. So
But Nils,
Graham
we do
Hancock.
have to wrap this up.
Hmm.
We always do try to keep it to 2 hours. We're over 2.5 now, or about 2.5 now. You don't run off. I'm going to end the show. Hang out for a minute longer
Okay, man.
behind the scenes. Good to see you, man. And I appreciate you coming on. Crypto Alchemist was just in here. I was about to bring him up as well, but he just left just a second ago too. I was about to bring him up for a second too. He was just in the thing. Crypto wasn't Doug. I just saw you pop in. Was about to bring you up, but yeah. Everybody who has listened, who is out here listening, thank you so much. Gunners, you got anything great you doing your Tuesday night show?
Yep, should be.
All right, everybody, make sure you check out Gutters Pub over there. You can just type in Gutters Pub. She does a cool show every Tuesday night. KJ, you got any bangers coming out for us? All right, KJ's not there right now. LW, what about you? He's probably,
They're
Sorry,
probably
I am
met
here.
in the backyard.
okay.
My bad.
Yeah, KJ is there. You got
Yeah.
any bangers coming out for us, KJ?
I'm gonna be so busy. My mom's flying in, holidays coming up, so
I
I'm gonna
love
be
it.
focusing on that. So yeah.
Right. So we'll let y'all know about next week's show. We don't know what our holiday schedule is. Not sure if I'm doing trivia night this Sunday night. Not sure. I got a big delivery I got to make early Monday morning, which I am really not looking forward to. But I do have to do that and make sure Christmas happens for rich people. So I need this custom woodwork thing for Christmas. So yeah, I am crunching, trying to get those things done. So not sure, maybe trivia night Sunday night, but if not, the next week after that. Let's see, Nathan, you said you got your same stuff going, all right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, everybody out there, thanks so much for tuning in. Whatever the link was that Crispy put into the chat, I am forwarding y'all over there. Not sure. I will pop in there as well. Make sure you tell them, hey, please tell us goodbye in the chat. We love everybody. God bless. Hope everybody has a great night. We're going to go out with some cool music here. Thanks a lot for tuning in. It's been a fun night. I laughed a lot, and I really
Good
like
night.
laughing.
Bye, guys.
All right, can we get a woot woot?
Whoop whoop.
Wait, that wasn't a good woot woot. Can we get one more?
Excuse me. Me.